promise to help each other, celebrate the joys of life, and to console each other.
Hello. I am sorry, but I must interrupt this show. You know what it is? Hey, ham solo. It's time, baby. Low. Let's turn out we do. Hey. They said we said we lit. They said we said we on. They said we said we strong. They said we said we go. We say that you heard right. 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 They said we said we in. They said we said we on. They said we said strong. They said we said go. We say that you heard right. 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 I swear that it's imminent. I've been going so hard on my penmanship. About to go in and buy me a wheel. And I pull that shit fresh off the dealership. I can leave you on red like an Xbox. Got me laughing at you like you red fox. Got you chasing Hot Wheels like a matchbox. EA running the game and it don't stop. Super close like I'm playing for Blizzard. Got you all in my sights like Red Dead Redemption. Never gonna slip on my pimpin'. Better get out my way, bitch, I'm on a mission. Really ain't no competition. I'm steady grilling opposition. I'm get up and ready to win. They can play it how they play, but fuck what you say. I'm getting this money today. Last of us like a dying breed. Down the ride like a noble steed. Fatality moves, I make it bleed. That's on any game, that's on any screen. Shut up and give me your money. They said we so lit. Even if I take an L, we coming back just to show that we don't quit. They said we said we in. They said we said we on. They said we said we strong. They said we said go.
Promise to help each other, celebrate the joys of life, and to console each other.
Hello. I am sorry.
Yeah, sorry for that delay a little bit. I was fixing something on the Twitter feed stream. But anyways, welcome back to TSWS Gaming. We are here to kind of talk about all the different damn games that have been coming out. There's been like pretty much like 3 different showcases between like just in the last like what is it like 7 days?
Yep. A lot of showcases.
Like no, not even 7 days. It might even be like 5 or 6 days at this point. Like I don't know, but it's pretty extraordinary how much games have been sat on. Meanwhile, we're getting punished by games left and right while they're talking about new games that are coming out. And I don't know, man. Like this was like I was saying this earlier to you, right? Outside the whole idea of, you know, the prices of how much it costs to like make a game or how much it costs to buy a console nowadays. Hell, Xbox just talked about translucent console and we're like, what is that gonna be? Like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
But outside of that, like if we're just talking about games and health of the industry, I'm thinking like gaming as in games is pretty damn great right now.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Games are pretty great. I mean, we got Sony. They got something cooking. A few things that are pretty damn interesting. And I mean, the Summer Games Fest with Jeff Keighley had some really interesting moments. And of course, as usual, Xbox came to town with a lot to show off, and a lot of these games looked magnificent. So just for the fun of it, and of course me and Matt we're going to talk about this stuff regardless of being on stream or not, but we just figured it'd be kind of fun because I know Loke talked about us taking like a little sabbatical or whatever for a few weeks and not being here, but I couldn't miss one of the biggest weeks of the year in gaming. I had to come here and at least give my opinion, let Matt give his opinion, you know, kind of be back in the loop. And then if we need to take a break for a week or two, whatever. But at least we got our thoughts across in the time, because I can tell you 2 or 3 weeks down the road, you're not going to have the same hype and excitement as the same week that you see this stuff. So with that being said, me and Matt are going to talk about all 3 of the showcases. Now, we might not sit around and talk about every game the same amount of time as the next game because that would take hours. but we're
It would.
definitely going to talk about the games that really hit. And I mean, we might as well start off in order, seeing that the PlayStation Showcase went first. We got the chance to do the actual. We got the chance to do this while it was live. So those of you that seen our live thoughts of this game, um, welcome back. But those of you that didn't get the chance to see it, welcome in. Um, Now, I want your kind of thoughts, man. I mean, obviously, you've been jumping around with a lot of different games as of lately, but what did you think about the PlayStation showcase? Not just like how good or bad you think it was, but in comparison to maybe some of their other showcases. What did you like about it? What did you not like about it? And then let's kick it off by talking about Wolverine.
So that was probably the best showcase they've had in a while. I don't know that it like if you said it on the stream. If I went to a theater to see that, I'd have been salty, but I didn't go to a theater to see that. I watched it at home, and for the most part I had a good time. I had a pretty good time. It probably helped. It was kind of live streaming with you guys, but as far as like the game, I mean, we'll go Marvels because you just mentioned that, but like Wolverine looks cool. It looks like Wolverine looks exactly like what I thought it would look like, and that's not particularly a bad thing. I thought it would look like Spider-Man but Wolverine. It looks like Spider-Man but Wolverine, and that is not a bad thing. I'm just someone who particularly like I'm not a Wolverine fan. I wasn't super hyped for Wolverine, and I'm still not super hyped for Wolverine. It looks cool, but it's not my game of the show or anything by any stretch.
Okay, well, I mean, I it wasn't my favorite game of the show, right? But it was a game that I probably am gonna get when it comes out. And I don't know, man. It does look like I could have a lot of fun in this game. It looks kind of, I mean, lack of better terms, um, pretty easy to play.
Yeah.
And I do like how gruesome it is. The only thing that I haven't seen that I'm not sure if it's something that you upgrade to later on or not. Which what I just seen just now is pretty cool. How you can tear the shirt of the person that you're striking.
Uh
That's
huh.
really sweet detail. Good shit, Insomniac. But like, yo, like I was expecting some like dismemberment, and I'm not sure if I really seen any.
I don't think so.
I'm not sure if there is any.
I don't think there was any in this trailer. Which I feel like if there was dismemberment, that's something you'd probably put it on display as quickly as you possibly could, just to kind of reassure fans that yeah, it's gonna be like that.
Yeah, because it's bloody, but like
Yeah,
it there's no dismemberment that I've seen. And that's a little bit, I mean, it doesn't break the game or make me not want to play it, but it is just like a little bit of a like
yeah,
I mean, we seen a game earlier today that had a lot of dismemberment. So
oh yeah,
so like so it could be a little bit nicer, but hell, I'm still down to play this. My question is it gonna be a day one for me? Because I know I'm gonna get this game.
yeah.
My question is like, I mean, I want it to be a day one, but god damn, man,
In September, in
it's
September.
yeah, it's in September, and we mentioned September a lot, but October is not gonna be great either. I
Nope.
mean, it's gonna be great in the sense of what like games to play, but like in the sense of my pockets.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be better, and it's just getting closer to the holiday season. It's just gonna get worse,
Yep.
right? So it's because I got a brand new TV I'm supposed to be buying in September as well. So it's like, all right, getting a
Shit.
TV, and then I got like 6 games that are interesting. So
Yep.
I mean that's kind of scary. But all right, enough with Wolverine. Like I said, I don't want to hover too much on any particular game. Let's get on with it. I mean, I don't know what did you have any care about this game at all?
What's this?
It's like the Marvel versus Capcom
Nah.
game.
Nah. Nah.
Yeah. not exactly for me.
I'm not dying for that.
Well, yeah, I mean, it looks nice, but it doesn't look like something that I
It
would need to
looks
play.
it looks great if you like fighting games. I've never historically. There's like 2 fighting games I really love, and they're all on they're both on PS1. So, nah.
Yeah, you've been saying that quite a bit. What's up, Fuzzy Tomato and Blind Giant? Good to see you guys in the chat. Thanks for sliding through. Um, and was it Blind said, "Did you do you thanks at the what?"
I think he had a typo. Read a second one. Did you see the fans at the show are
Oh,
getting limited edition Xboxes for free?
yeah, I did see
Yes.
that, and that is, I mean, I'm mad jealous about that, of course.
I'm pretty jealous about that. That's
But
fucking baller shit to just
but
be like, everyone gets this.
that is really cool, and it makes me definitely wish I had booked a ticket there because that would have paid for everything.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? That would have pretty much paid for the trip and everything. Oh my goodness, right?
That
That
would
that
have.
that's pretty amazing. Fuzzy Tomato says they have robotic limbs getting chopped off. I think. Okay, robotic.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess.
I mean, how am I able to cut off a robotic limb, but I can't cut off a real limb?
Seriously, a real limb should be easier to cut off than a robot limb. For real. I mean, just me. I don't know.
And Fuzzy also said we're gonna get nothing besides GTA in November and December, so you'll have all the fall to play all these games. Yeah, I mean that's a good point. I mean, but like, there's really not like if we think about it, there's not a lot of time between now and November.
Yeah.
It's what, 4 months away? A little
5
over
months.
4 months.
5 months.
Okay, yeah, 5 months away. That's and keep in mind that's the 5 months away from November 7th.
Yes.
So it sounds like a lot, but like right now I'm playing Forza. I just beat Crimson Desert, and
nice.
there's still more to play in that game, of course. And I got that one game. God damn it, I forgot what it's called. That Starship game that I got.
Star Citizen.
Star Citizen, which that's kind of a game that's just like whatever, it's just always there. But 007, I still gotta beat 007 First Light.
Shit is great.
It is great, man. It is really great. And then later, what is it? Later this month, Halo comes out, or is that next month?
Next month, Halo.
Okay, so the
And
end of
Doom
next
DLC.
month is Halo. Is there anything this month?
I'm sure there's things this month, but nothing that I'm particularly interested in. Nothing off the top of my head.
I also got to try the new college football game when that comes out. And then there's, I mean, I didn't even bring up 2K to you.
Well, that's because we all already know.
Yeah.
It's a foregone conclusion.
So
drop another $70 on it.
I think this game right here is a game that you were into at the
So-
PlayStation Showcase. I'm gonna go on ahead and sit this one out. This is all
Sure.
Matt. I'm not into this.
I'm pretty intrigued by it. Like, again, I have to actually look into it, but I think somebody was saying, whether it was in our chat when we were watching it or something, I can't remember, but somebody was saying, they looked it up, and it is, like, you can play it with friends, but it's also a single-player game. You can play this completely single-player. If that's the case, because the vibe it gives off, like, I love the art style, but the vibe that the game gives off is like, here's a multiplayer fucking whatever thing. And I'm just like, I don't know if I want that. But if I can play that single player with that art style and that combat, then shit, I'll do that. I'll absolutely do that. 100%.
Yeah, I'm just like, if this is like an open world co-op Streets of Rage kind of game. I don't know if you know what Streets of Rage is.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. That sounds amazing, right? Like, oh,
Sure.
I'm going all around just kicking monsters' ass or bad guys' asses and whatever, and it's open world with me and a bud. That sounds fun. That looks like this could be goofy like that. But I
Yeah.
also don't know if it's that. I don't know if I'm going against like
Same.
and the thing is it's not interesting enough for me to want to do research.
I'm kind of just waiting until they show it again because it doesn't even come out till next year. So plenty of time for them to actually properly show everything. But it's on my list of things to watch. But I'm not entirely sold on it yet.
Gotcha. Let's move on to the next game. Tomb Raider.
Hell yeah,
This game looked pretty damn great.
it does.
I
It really
mean,
does.
it. I'm not sure how happy Loke is with it for his own personal reasons, but
No,
I thought it looked pretty good, and I thought I remember Loke saying that he thought it looked pretty nice too.
I would hope so.
I mean, I thought it looks nice. It is it's a remake,
Yes.
so like it's the same old story, but like I feel like they went to town on the effects and also just the realism of the game. Like like the animals that are chasing her and stuff like that, they look
Yeah.
amazing in the game.
Mm-hmm.
The dis- the destruction in the area, like when the water comes out the side of that building, or like she's falling and whatnot. I just think the whole ambiance of the game is like they went from like 3 to like 11. I was like, really good job with
Yeah.
that.
Absolutely.
Your
Absolutely.
thoughts?
No, the game looks great. Plus it's Tomb Raider. I'm not gonna pretend I grew up a huge Tomb Raider fan, but like once Tomb Raider 2013 hit, I I'll play anything Tomb Raider. I'll play literally anything Tomb Raider. And this, I mean, granted this is a different game, but like Tomb Raider the remake looks sick. Looks fucking sick, and I can't wait for that. And another game in February, alongside just a few games that we know about. February seems like it's going to be a pretty packed month as well.
No doubt. And small little service announcement. If you guys can share the stream out, let other people know that we're live. I got this running on X and then also on YouTube. Obviously, we love you on YouTube, but if you can at least check us out on X, that would work out as well. But continuing on, we got this game right here. Wasn't this like a Lost World game for like Jurassic Park or something like that? Yeah,
Lost
the Lost
Wild.
Wild.
Yeah, it gave off a
Okay.
lot of Jurassic Park vibes. Is it officially associated with Jurassic Park?
It looks like it, but I don't know.
Okay. It gives off the
It does
vibes.
say, like it doesn't say anything
No, it
Jurassic Park that
doesn't.
I've seen, but like it looks just very Jurassic Park in my opinion, and it looks like it has a very similar type of story to it, as to at least I don't know. I guess it's just dinosaurs, and I guess that's just the first thing I associate it with, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Same.
anyways, moving on. Let's see. They announced.
I don't even remember this.
Oh, this is
Oh, this
the
is Dune.
Dune.
Okay,
Yeah, Dune
okay.
Awakening coming to console. So this is coming to like Xbox and all the
Game
other places
Pass.
as well. This is actually it's actually coming to Game Pass, which is dope for anybody that's trying to get down and play it. And I tell you, if anyone's actually down to play it and is like down to like, not just wait for me to hit them up, but like they hit me up every once in a while. I'm like, yo, let's get on some Dune. I'm down. I'm already really good at the game. I already have some things in my person's pocket just in case, my base went awry, which it probably has because I haven't been playing it for a while. So once I spawn my character in, I'm gonna have to pull some stuff out my pocket and I'm good to go. But anyways, really fun game, open world. Um, open world game that you can build your own stuff. Very, very Ark Survival like, except a lot simpler, a lot more to the point. And the missions, in my opinion, are just more fun. But here's a game right here, another
Dynasty
Dynasty
Warriors.
Warriors game. I believe this one's a remake.
Yeah, Dynasty Warriors 3, which is the one I played when I was a kid.
And I'm not gonna lie, I'm all right. I'm all set on that. And then they got Onimusha, which the game looks good, but again, I'm all set on that. I'm just like, so like right now, I'm kind of in a break from samurai games. Like I like samurai. Oh, that's nasty. But I mean, I like samurai games. They're fun. But like, I feel like I've played and beat like 3 or 4 this generation already, and I don't know. I'm all set for right now. Like even even the showcase that we're going to be talking about in a little while had another samurai game, and it was the second iteration of it, and I was like, oh, that looks good. But I just like in the midst of all the stuff that's coming out and whatnot, I'm just it's not that time yet. Like I just got done beating Ninja Gaiden 2 and 4, so like I'm all good. I think I might have beat 3 as well. I don't remember. There's just so many goddamn ninja games. I can't, like,
Yeah,
I'm losing track, man.
it's a whole
Just
lot.
yeah, and it's almost sword games in general. And like I said, I got no beef with them. Obviously, I played them and I like them, but like it just feels like I'm tired of it, bro. Like I feel like the next time that I really get into a sword game, and remind me if I'm tripping, if I'm skipping a game or whatnot. But I think the next like game that I'm wielding the sword and running around in is probably gonna be Fable.
Probably.
I mean,
Unless I'm missing something, probably.
yeah, I just don't know what else I'm gonna play right now that I'm using a sword. I mean, I just got done playing Crimson Desert, and goodness gracious, like, 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 talk about throwing a sword around all day. But let's get to the next game. Uh, that would be Silent Hill.
Oh
Silent Hill
yeah.
is a September game. One of the games that has Matt feeling a little broke.
I, I'm feeling especially broke at the moment. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
Feeling
we'll get into that.
feeling a little
Uh,
feeling a little silly.
we'll get into why you're feeling a little broke currently, but
Mm.
as of right now, what do you think about this game right here? What
I,
are you excited about it? Is there
yes.
something wrong with it to you or anything like that?
No, nothing wrong with it. But like, so I've only recently gotten into horror games. Like the first one I played was like this generation, and that was like the old Dead Spaces. And then I played Chronos, love Chronos, and then Resident Evil Requiem. Also did Resident Evil 8, love both of those games. Uh, and this, I was in the middle playing Silent Hill 2, and then Crimson Desert came out. But this looks pretty damn sick. I like uh, I like that we're in first person. I like that there seems to be a blend because one thing I don't like in video games, it's the reason or horror games is, and it's the reason why I didn't even really try to play Outlast, is because they love to do this thing where it's like you can't fight back no matter the situation. In real life, if something like that jumps on you, you might be dead, but you're fighting back. You're absolutely fighting back. And there's a lot of horror games where there's like, yo, you got to deal with it. If that thing catches you, you're dead. You're not fighting back. This one, they have shown you do have a gun in this game. There's a mix of like, okay, you got to stealth your way around this, but then there's also a mix of like, you do have a gun, you can shoot these things, and you can kill these things, which is something that I really like to see in a horror game. So I'm very excited for the game. Very excited.
Maybe you can clear something up because there is something that kind of frustrated me about this game.
What was that?
So I beat the last Silent Hill. That was a fun game.
Mm-hmm.
Silent Hill 2. And this is Townfall. You got a brother right there looking like LeBron in this picture right here, looking at his phone.
Kind of does.
Um, at the beginning of the game, it looks like you don't start out with anything. Like I'm not sure if that was the beginning of the game or where it was, but I'm
Yeah.
hoping it was the beginning of the game because it looked like he didn't have any weapon with him
Uh
at
huh.
all, and I'm wondering like that already kind of made me like I don't know if I want to just be distracting these zombie like motherfuckers. Like right, like
Yeah.
I did like at the beginning of the last game, you already got a wooden stick.
Yeah.
Right, and like there's already a bunch of jumps there. The first thing I'm doing is swinging, right?
Yep.
Like you said, like you get attacked, you're gonna fight. It's just nature,
Yes.
right? You're gonna
Absolutely.
fight. So like when I get in a suspenseful moment, right? I want to be able to fight. I don't want to just be running. So
Here's
like
a
I'm hoping that there is a weapon early on in the game that you get that's just like that wooden stick. Because that wooden stick was enough. I had the wooden stick and Barry Sanders swim moves and jukes and shit like that. I was all set. I was very happy with that. And I was beating the shit out of zombies or whatever you want to call those things in Silent
yeah.
Hill. I was beating the brakes out of them so much with that wooden stick that like I had like 150 bullets before I even started to use my gun.
Yeah.
And
Just
if you
loading
know
up.
about bullets in that game, they're hard to come by.
They are. From what I
So
played, yeah.
so yeah, I was spin moving. I was giving them a piece of that wood. I was giving them I was giving them my thick stick. They didn't like it. But anyways, that was a really fun game. Hopefully, Townfall is a real fun game. We're a little over halfway into this showcase right here. The next one that we seen from earlier this week off of the PlayStation State of Play was Ace Combat 8, and I can't lie, that looks fire. I mean, I'm not sure how you felt about Ace Combat, but like I've liked Ace Combat since like the early like PlayStation days.
Uh huh.
And like, now I'm not gonna say like I've beat every single one because I haven't. But like I've always liked the idea of jets and dogfights and stuff like that. And this is the first one that looks as realistic as this does. And I'm just like, yo, like this stuff looks nuts, and the story looks really tight too. So I'm really interested in this game. I don't know how you felt about it, but that's my thoughts. Again, I'm not sure if it's a day one because
Yeah.
this game is coming out around the same time as some other games, and I'm just like, but like it looks like something that I'm going to eventually pick up. Your thoughts?
So I've never played Ace Combat in my
So you see
life.
that October 2nd. Come on, man.
Oh yeah, see, it's not mad getting out. I've never played Ace Combat. This looks cool. Also, I believe it was this game. Shout out to Deborah Wilson for being just a fucking ridiculous prolific voice actor. She's like in everything at this point. I think she's in this game, but yeah, the game looks cool. Like, I feel like if you're someone like I know Vinny was hyped as hell for this. Vinny
Yeah,
was very hyped for this.
he beat the hell out of 7.
Yes. So like I'm happy for Vinny. I'm happy you seem pretty excited for it. I'm happy for
Yes.
you. I could see myself getting this on sale. And I might, but this is definitely not something I need to play before the end of the year. It's not. But it
I
looks cool. It looks
I
cool.
I completely understand that. The end of this year is inappropriate.
Yeah.
All right, moving on though, because we got to keep it pushing. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. This right here was
Clutch.
lit. I can't even. Yo, do you remember what this was?
Is this Clutch? No, this isn't
Stuntman,
Clutch.
big
Oh yeah,
dog.
Stuntman,
This
because
is
Brian Supra.
Stuntman, big dog.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yo, this game right here looks hot. If you didn't play the Stuntmans back in the day, which you can, I think you can get Stuntman Ignite or Ignition
Yep,
or
Ignition.
whatnot, and
Back
it's
compat.
for three. It's a 360 game on Xbox, I believe,
Yep.
right?
Back compat.
Yeah, and you can play it through back compat, and it's still really good to this day. It's just dated.
Yeah.
It's just extremely dated, but it's still a really good game. Runs real smooth. But right here, they're going a nutty step with this one because they got Knight Rider, they got the Back to the Future joint. They got a bunch of like really high caliber movies,
They had Brian Supra from Fast and Furious.
bro.
Uh, it looks pretty good. I'm so shocked to see Stuntman come back. Like that's I mean, it's so awesome to see that. It's
It
genuinely awesome to see that.
is.
I played the shit out of I don't even
Who
remember
that
the
was Mad
names.
Max.
Yeah, dude, that truck with like the fucking like the
Yeah.
scoop on the front, that's Mad Max. That's Mad Max.
Oh, and then here we go. I mean, man, see, this part of the PlayStation Showcase was like, okay,
Yeah,
this
this
was
was
a
good.
great show
This
because it
good.
was Ace Combat, and then it was the Stuntman, and then straight into Ill, which is this game right here.
Yes, sir. And this
And
game looks nuts.
I understand that we've seen Ill before. There's some people that complained, "Oh, well, we've seen this game already." This is a
Sure.
different. This is a different trailer, and the game looks amazing. When a game looks as good as this game does, I am happy to see a second trailer.
Yep. I don't care. Show me another one. I don't give a shit. Like this looks great. This looks really good. Dude, some of the ways people like that, some of the ways people be dying in this trailer are completely insane. This game is gonna. Here's the thing about this game. I can't wait to play it. It's gonna absolutely terrify me. It's gonna be one of the most terrifying games I've ever played, and I can't wait to play it.
Yeah, it does look like a good game. Yeah. I've seen that everybody that went to the thing got a Series X. That's pretty dope. I'm happy for them.
Yeah, dude, that's sick.
But yeah, ill. This game looks hot. Like what I was expecting to see. Like I mean, this part is insane. But
Mm-hmm.
like what I was expecting to see a little bit that like got me really, dude, bro. Timeout. Timeout. Like I gotta go back. That dude is absolutely terrifying looking, and I'm gonna have to pause it right on the spot. I gotta pause it right on the spot because that was nasty looking. Whoever decided to have that character look like that, they need to be cut. I'm sorry.
I think I missed it.
No, they need to be cut, man. I didn't like it.
Oh, that
No, no,
dude.
no. Right. Hold on. Right, this motherfucker right here. I don't like that.
was,
That
was he blurred or did he just not have any shit down there? I think he's blurred.
oh,
Yeah,
he's blurred.
he's blurred. Okay,
Look at his,
I thought he was
look at
just
it,
I thought he was just a fucking smooth
dude.
skin
What
down there.
is this face?
He's creeping. He's
He,
lurking.
oh, he's creeping on the come up.
He's plotting.
Yeah, he's scheming. He's got a lot of plans.
Oh man, you're a part of him.
This is by far the craziest picture that we're probably gonna land on today.
Oh yeah,
I mean, this face. I'm sorry, y'all, but this face right here, that guy
he's
is
creepy, dude.
is not cool.
Just butt ass naked, holding an axe.
Yep,
I mean,
he's letting you have it.
about
All
to
right,
about to
that's
axe murder you.
crazy.
Getting axe murdered by a naked dude? Nah, dude.
He's just punching a baby, and like this game looks like a bunch of stuff that you just. I pray that nobody ever has to see anything like this.
I don't know, dude. If I woke up in that situation, I'm just going back to sleep until it's all over. I'm just waiting. I'm gonna wait it out.
All right, and then the next one, Remedy, right here. I mean, like I said, this part of the showcase was phenomenal. It was
Yep.
nuts. They got a control.
Resonant.
Resonance. I'm mixing up that and fucking Plague Tale.
Yep.
Yeah, I keep mixing those two up, but I don't know about this game. It looks amazing. It looks good, but like I'm not sure how much I'll be able to handle walking from the floor to the wall to the ceiling to the ceiling to the wall to the ceiling to the floor. Like I feel like I'm just gonna get fucking lost. And this
You
game,
maybe.
like yeah, maybe right,
You
but
might.
I don't know, man. It looks amazing. It looks like a Remedy game.
It really does. It really
Um,
looks like a Remedy game.
yeah, yeah, it definitely gives you the vibe of a similar vibe to like its other games like Alan Wake and Max Payne. It definitely like feels like that, but obviously in the previous game's environment. And I don't know, man. You'll have more positive things to say than I do. Right now, I'm just not sure what the fuck is going on with this game.
Well, that's and see, to me, that's the best part. That's the best part of every single Remedy game. Is this is a sequel.
I'm sorry,
This,
Max Payne. You knew what the fuck was going on.
but like, dude, there's also a part in Max Payne where, keep in mind, I'm a child playing this, and I'm following a blood trail that if I fall off of it, I fall into the fucking abyss, and I'm following a blood trail to a crying baby. So
Yeah,
it's like,
fact.
when I'm a kid and I'm playing that, I'm like, what the hell is even this? I don't even get this. I don't know what's happening. It's the same feeling I get that feeling at least a couple of times in every Remedy game. But it's never to me it's never a bad thing. I just kind of just turn my brain off and follow what's happening in front of me. And 9 times out of 10, I can't think of a time where I did that in a Remedy game and I was disappointed. I can't think of a time. So I'm excited for this. It looks a little different than the first game, so that's totally fine. I'm down with that with the melee combat. It looks trippy as hell. You're talking about walking up buildings, walking upside down on shit. Like it looks like it's gonna be trippy as hell. Every Remedy game is. So it's nothing new there. I can't wait. And again, another game right in the middle of September.
Well, the end of September,
The end of September still.
but it comes out the same day a couple other games come out.
It comes out the same day. Yeah, like we just looked at it. It was like
The 24th.
yeah, it's September 24th, and I can't remember what the other games are off the top of my head. But it's 3 games that I'm pretty interested in on that specific day in September, among a bunch of other games. It's
Yeah,
insane.
you'll remember as we go through some of these games. Speaking of the next game that you can't wait to get,
Oh,
um,
brother, I saw this. Okay, so I saw this playing. Can I tell you? Can I tell you about my experience, buddy? Because
is it of this right here?
of Marathon?
Yes.
Dude, okay. So, you guys were quite down on it. The whole friend group entirely was quite down on this. And I was trying, you know me, I was trying to be very positive. I want to find the positive thing in all of this because surely there's got to be something fucking positive. There has to be. Dude, so I downloaded Marathon. I'm playing and I'm like, okay, this is I remember this from the beta, whatever. I'm doing like the little tutorial thing. I play a couple of the regular games. I'm like, okay, now I'm ready to get into PvE. And I'm like, okay, how the fuck do I get into PvE? Because the menu, if you remember him, the menu on that game is fucking atrocious. It's one of the worst things I've ever seen in a game, is that main menu.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, I don't know how to do this. I look it up on Reddit. People are like, well, you got to go to here. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm there. I can do that. And they're like, so when you hop into the PvE mode, what happens is you're playing PvE for half the match. And then other people come in and you're playing PvP. And as soon as I read that, Ham, I'm not lying to you, I uninstalled the game and I went to GG Deals and I bought the Renegades DLC for Destiny 2. As
God damn.
as soon as I read that, literally as soon as I read that.
You didn't even care about
No,
that game. You just wanted like, that. That sounds very vengeful.
dude, because fuck them for that, for saying it's a full PVE mode. It's not. It's not. It's not a full PVE mode, and they're
It's okay,
lying.
AP. We're still early on in the show. We still got a little while left.
Oh yeah, you're good, Rachie. But like, dude, I was like down to if they had a full PVE mode. I said it multiple times. If this mode is fully PVE and it's not just a seasonal thing, I'll buy the game. It's not fully PVE. I'm not buying that shit. I'm not gonna keep it installed on my fucking hard drive. And like, and now that I played it, I'm like, well, I kind of got an itch for for Bungie gameplay. So, how much is the Renegades DLC for Destiny? And I went to go look it up. It was like $18. And I was like, fuck it, I'll get that. And
Man.
when I want to play Bungie gameplay, I'll play Destiny 2. Dude, it's
Man.
just,
That really hurt you.
dude,
Really, that socked you right in the chest. This man took an open chest, just a socking, just a
dude,
socking in the open chest.
I couldn't believe. I was like, why are you lying? Why are you just flat out lying to people? And then also just to because fuck it at this point. Like I looked it up just out of curiosity a couple days ago when I played Marathon. I was like, I wonder how many people are playing Marathon on Steam. It's like 30K people on Steam, and keep in mind they're
A
in the
new
middle,
season.
yeah, like a new season, and it's free to play until the 9th. It is literally free to play. And I checked, okay, so that's 30K, and then I just randomly was like, how many people in Destiny right now? Keep in mind, Destiny's like 7 years old at this point. It's like 7 years old, and there's 25K people playing.
Damn.
Dude, like you're beating this game that you killed by 5K when your game is free to play for the fucking week. And once it's free to play, you know that number is going to dip back down, and you know Destiny's going to stay where it's at. So it's like, again, I can't wrap my head. The whole Bungie thing we've talked about. I'm not going to get into it, but it's just hard to wrap my head around, man. It's really difficult, and the
Uh,
more I try, the more frustrated I get.
I can see the more you talk about it, the more frustrated you get. Um, Shout out to Stank Mall, by the way. He said, very concerned with gaming at the moment, but finally made the jump to PC, and I can't believe I didn't do it sooner.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations to you, brother. I hope you're happy with your setup and whatnot. Sounds like you are, by the way that you put this statement right here. Um, it's definitely an interesting time. Me and Matt talked about that at the beginning of the show. Um, the price to get in the door for gaming is atrocious.
Hmm.
But once you're in the door of gaming, it's really there's a lot to choose from. And the nice thing is everything isn't, especially now that you got PC, nothing's $70 now.
Yeah.
Nothing $70. If you haven't yet, Stank Maw, you should bookmark GG dot is it GG dot deals?
Yeah. GG deals.
Yep, GG dot deals. You need to bookmark that on your PC ASAP. Because that's where you're gonna get a lot of lower price deals, and they aggregate them so it takes them from like CD keys, G2A, and all the different
Hmm.
sites that have these keys and gives it to you for the low. As we heard for it before, we should probably have a sponsor by them guys as much as we talk about them every day in
We
episodes.
should get in
But
contact with us, please.
yeah,
Do yourself a
GG
favor.
dot deals is the place. Thank Ma. If you're still here, please get that.
Yeah, he said
Yeah, he
bookmark
said
day one.
bookmark day one. Yeah, see, yeah, you already know what it is, then, bro. Just trying to make sure I'm helping out a fellow brother. But anyways, marathon. I already told y'all during the watch, the while we were watching everything, I wasn't interested in it. And then after what Matt just got done saying, because he was kind of my test subject for the game, definitely not interested now. Like that whole idea fell off the cliff. Not happening.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's really not. It's really
That's
not happening.
that's that's too bad to hear about the PVE elements of that game because I really had I I had. I'm not going to say high expectations, but I had some expectations.
I fully planned. I fully planned. Okay, I'll play this. I'll probably love it, and I'll buy it, and I'll just probably end up playing a decent bit with Mike. And bro, I just once I saw that, I was like, no, nope, don't care.
No, I'm trying to figure out what the hell this game is. I don't remember what this is.
This is Dragon Wilds, RuneScape Dragon. I think it's
Oh,
RuneScape
you're
Dragon
right.
Wilds.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is RuneScape. I completely forgot. I was like, hey, they got the craft and everything, but it looks kind of like Phoenix
Immortals.
Immortals. Yeah.
I was thinking about buying it. It's on sale on PC. I was thinking about getting it. And then I ended up getting Cloudheim instead.
All right, and then one of the last games that we're going to talk about from the PlayStation Showcase, like I said, one of the last, not the last, but one of the last games we're going to talk about there is this right here. This was God, what's
Until
that damn
Dawn
game? It's the
2.
second. It's the second game of it.
Until
What is
Dawn
it?
2. Until Dawn 2.
Until Dawn 2. Yeah, this looked pretty hot. Like at the
Looks
beginning
cool.
of it. At the beginning of this game, I was just like, at the beginning of this the little trailer that they're showing, I wasn't really feeling it that much. I was just like, this looks a little too like love story, like just chilling. But then this scene happens, and that you know what part? This
Yep,
part,
this dude
that
gets
that
cut
right
in
there,
half. Once this guy gets cut
that
in
right
half.
there, that happened, and I was just like, oh, okay, that's not great.
Yep.
And then that person jumped off the cliff, bro. I was just like, okay, this looks hot. At the same time, that's rough. Like,
It is.
like,
It is. Dude, they cut him fully in half. Torso to
oh,
legs. Completely in half.
oh, bruh. Yeah. Yeah, just, this game looks pretty damn interesting.
And that guy looks like he. You know who he looks like? He looks like the dude. Who was the guy who would the dude who did the Call of Duty commercials? Was like, I'll cover for you, and he goes to your job or whatever shit and pretends to be you for the day. He looks like that guy. He might actually be that guy. I'm not
It
sure.
might be.
Uh,
But here's the last game that we're going to talk about.
oh
That
hell
was,
yeah, brother.
yeah, I feel kind of controversial on this game, and it's not for the same reason that a lot of people are bitching and moaning in the in the nether realm about this game. My complaints are partially how they showed it,
Yeah.
because it's just like, all right, well, thanks. You know,
For spoiling that.
thanks for
For
giving me the first 25 minutes or 20 minutes or whatever, 15, whatever it was, of the beginning of the game that I now have to do and see the exact same outcome.
How cool is that?
That was not great to me. But the part that stuck out the most, the part that probably made me the most angry about this game, which I think the combat looks great. Obviously, these graphics, the fidelity in this game is nuts.
Yeah, it
Looks
looks
great.
really nice.
But yeah, man, that cube, that cube, something about it makes me genuinely mad.
That's fine.
I like it just does. Like I don't know why or what it is or what it does, but like it just seemed like, in no disrespect to Santa Monica, but it felt like the laziest character I've ever seen made.
It's just a block that
For
a voice comes out of.
bro, like, and here's another thing that I got that I tried to give it grace by saying, hey, Guardians of the Galaxy had these stupid ass blocks too. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
But the thing that was nice about Guardians of the Galaxy is those were your enemies. It was like, get these garbage ass things out of here, right? Like, what are these things even? Get out of here. In
Yeah.
this game, it talks to me. It hangs out with me. It helps me kill. And
It's your
I don't
companion.
like that.
It's like the head from God of War, like the Ragnarok in 2018, but instead of a head,
Yes.
it's just a cube.
Except it's just a translucent cube.
I'm interested to see how they're gonna implement that thing just falling. Does it float or something? Like, what is it? I don't know what the hell it does.
Yeah, does this thing roll or
Like
does it float or
maybe it shapeshifts? Can it shapeshift into a ball and roll around and shit, and
I'd like it to
use it as a weapon? Roll over shit with it? I don't know.
I'd rather it shape shift into an animal or some sort
That
of
would be nice. Yeah.
like being of some sort, but like it just being a cube. Like I feel like I'm being followed around by an ice cube. I'm all set, bro.
Right. It's just like a South Park walking animation or something.
It's just Drake's album following me, Iceman Turn. But anyways, we're gonna have to be done with this one right here. I'm all set.
Yeah.
That was like I said, that was a really good PlayStation showcase. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I thought it was good. But
Same.
now let's move on to the summer showcase.
Hmm.
And I definitely don't want to take too much time on this one, but I did want to see some of the interesting stuff that came out of it. And you can tell me if I accidentally skipped anything or whatnot.
All right.
But here's the first one that I seen right here. What am I looking at right now, Matt?
Oh, this is Resident Evil Veronica.
Ooh, that's right. I seen. So I didn't get to watch the very beginning of this showcase, but I did watch a good segment from like kind of the middle to towards the end. But this was one of the games I didn't actually get to see yet.
This game looks pretty damn cool. And honestly, shout out to Capcom because man, they I think they said 2027 for this, but they just put out Requiem. And I get it. I get like it's probably different teams and they're kind of just alternating back and forth, but man, they're working their asses off over there.
They
Cuz
are.
in between that, they got Pragmata. So, I mean, shit. It's impressive. This game looks so good. I've never played Code Veronica. I was talking to Bill. Bill's also never played it. Like this is gonna be day one. This will be day one for me. I
Well,
love Requiem so much.
Code Veronica, it was tough to control that game back in the day.
Was it the top down or was it what
It,
was it?
it wasn't top down. It was just one of those games where like you ran based on how the room was set up.
Oh, okay,
So it was pretty tough. But this
gotcha.
looks a lot more relaxing and it looks insane, to be honest.
Oh yeah,
Like I said, this is my first time seeing it, so
the game looks so good. As soon as I saw that chick answer the door, I was like, "This is." I didn't know it was Resident Evil, but I was like, "This is Capcom," because it's definitely the RE engine. But yeah, man, I wasn't expecting. I thought maybe this was like DLC for Resident Evil Requiem. That's what I thought. But nah, dude, this is a whole ass game. Code Veronica remake.
gotcha. Yeah, I'm just watching this at this time. Like I don't even know what to expect.
That's totally fine. Let's see this.
Dude, I haven't played Code Veronica since Dreamcast.
Damn, that's how long that was?
Yeah.
Man, I thought that was on like PS3. Jesus. I didn't know it was like that.
Yeah, Dreamcast, bud.
Damn, okay. I don't. I wonder what I'm thinking about. I must be thinking about like Resident Evil 5 or something. I think.
Don't move. Claire Redfield.
Kind of looks like Laura Croft from the game.
That's how she looked in the previous game.
Let's see, I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Yeah, that looks great, man. That looks
It's a
really
strong.
freaking
That's a
good.
strong opener. That was a very strong opener.
Yes, I agree. I mean, that is a strong ass
Direct
opening
in isolation too.
for Summer Game Fest.
And then they had Alien Isolation. I still need to play the first one, which I bought on PC. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of terrified to play that shit. Apparently, it's one of the most horrifying games you can play. So I'm gonna get through it, but goddamn, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be. I'm gonna have to do it in increments, dude. It's gonna be tough to play. But this Alien Isolation too, it looks really really good. Uh, oh wait, did they already show it? I think they already showed it because they're out here talking about it.
Oh, I
Uh,
did that. Huh? Yeah.
yeah, there we go. The game, I mean, visually the game looks nuts. Even the first game to this day, that came out like 2015. That game still visually looks incredible. Um, I didn't know Sega was behind it. That's pretty cool. Good for them. But yeah, dude, this looks
He's
sick.
behind a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah, apparently they are.
He had some crazy drops earlier today on the Xbox show.
They did. They sure did. And there's still stuff we don't know for sure about them, like what's Jet Set looking like. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when we see that. But
Yeah, I
this,
forgot about that game, Jet Set. Yeah.
I'm pretty stoked for a remake of that. But yeah, dude, this game looks sick. It's almost certainly gonna be absolutely horrifying. Once I beat the first one, then I'll allow myself to get properly excited for this. But
Is this single player?
I think it. Yeah, I think this is just a single player story.
Yeah, it looks
Uh,
like it is.
but this is one of those games. At least as far as I know, maybe I'm wrong, and if anybody in the chat knows, maybe correct me. But like, as far as I know, I don't know how much you'll like the Alien Isolation thing. Maybe this one's different, but like, I think the first one's not a lot of fighting back. It's very much like you're trapped on this thing with this alien, and if this alien catches you, you're fucked. You're dying. And that's kind of the way it is. So I'm not looking forward too much to that, but I do want to play it just for the atmosphere, and especially because I've been watching the Alien movies lately. I just got into that shit, so I'm interested to check it out.
Yep. So, all right. Trying to see what this game was.
This is I think this game's called Blood Message. I think. I'm not sure who the developer of this is, but
This
yeah,
looked nuts. Hold on.
yeah,
No, I watched yes.
yeah.
This
This
is the
looks
trailer of that game where you're just ripping apart people, and you got like this buddy that like comes around and like will help you out and stuff like that,
yeah.
like in different scenes or whatnot. But like this game looked mad graphic and just
Oh, it looks crazy.
suspenseful. Like I don't like it. Almost feels like I'm not sure if I'm watching gameplay half of the time.
That's kind of how I feel. Like I need to see like uninterrupted gameplay, and if that's what this is, then hats off to him. But I got a feeling that's not what this is. Just based on nothing but intuition, I got a feeling this is not what that is.
I'm saying like I just got done telling y'all that I'm kind of tired or exhausted from sword games, but yo, if this is the next sword game I got to look out for, I might break that rule.
Yeah,
But this
yeah.
game, I'm not. I don't think this is right around the corner though, right?
No, it doesn't look
This
like
is
it is.
2027 probably.
I don't even know if they gave 2027 on this. If they gave 20,
There.
that's news to me. If they did, but could be. It just I can't imagine that this is that close because they didn't show much gameplay. Yeah,
No,
see, so,
they didn't even put any kind of date on it right there.
yeah, exactly. That's what I
Okay.
thought. That's what I thought.
Well, fair enough then. God dang. I thought that would be a little bit more, especially because a lot of games have been putting out their dates and stuff like that as of lately, right?
Seems
Or
like it. Yeah.
so like I felt like that might be like a 2027 game, but I don't know. Like I said, the
Dude.
fight scenes looked insane, but I remember the fight scenes looked insane like that for Phantom Blade Zero, and then we seen what the game really looked
Dude,
like, and I was like,
yeah.
all right,
This
this right
shit.
here is
This
crazy.
shit. This shit. So, dude, me and Bill were watching this live, and I'll tell you, Bill was like a couple seconds ahead of me, and he's like, "Is that Tupac?" And I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Is that Tupac?" And then I saw him, and I was like, "Oh my god, why the hell is Tupac there?" I was so confused, dude. I've gone through a range of emotions on this because when I saw that, I was like, "That is so fucking that's insane. That's
Yeah,
crazy." And then I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I don't know if I like that, but like, I still don't know how to feel about it. But it's like at the end they brought out Snoop, and he's like, "Oh, it's me, and it's his estate." And I'm like, "Well, if his estate's like, who the fuck
yeah, I
am
know.
I?"
Like, I mean, how can you complain if it's a state?
Yeah,
But go ahead.
exactly. I can't be upset. Like they're the ones making the decision. It's not me. But like, god damn, it was shocking to see Tupac right there. I don't
Yeah, I
know,
was like,
man.
well, what the fuck are you doing there, buddy?
It's just like, dude, why is Tupac a full ass character in a video game in 2026 with lines and shit? That's insane.
Yeah, and and they're like, it's not AI doing the voice, and I'm like, who the fuck is
I'm
doing
like,
it
yeah,
then?
who's doing that? You get him, you bring him back, you resurrect him.
Wait a
What's
second. I was
happening?
like, if this is an AI voice, where are we getting
We get a
these?
Tupac impersonator.
Where are we getting
What's
these lines
happening?
from, bro? This is crazy. But yeah, they had Tupac in the game. They got Snoop Dogg in the game. It's supposed to be in like the early '90s to like the early 1900s to like the later '60s is what I thought I heard about it.
I
But
think yeah.
this game definitely looks interesting, and I don't know. I might just have to play it for the culture. I don't know.
Here's the thing. I don't know if I'm gonna buy it, but here's the thing. I'm pretty sure this is in Game Pass. I'll play it.
I mean,
I'll play it.
I just gotta see what the hell he's even doing there.
That's what I'm saying. Dude, it's Tupac Shakur and a video game in 2026, and the video game takes place in like early 1900s Japan. I mean, like, dude, what the fuck is that? It's confusing.
Yeah, I know, man. And then the game goes on until, like I said, the late '60s. He's still not even relevant then.
No,
So
like,
I'm like,
dude,
where's he going?
it is shocking, man. And of all the things they showed, and they showed some pretty awesome shit at this show. I'm not saying this was the best thing I saw, but this was definitely the most shocking thing I saw. Definitely.
It was definitely the craziest thing that I've seen at just.
Tupac 2027. It's Tupac the game 2027, dude.
Yeah, man. Oh
Oh
man,
man. Holy shit,
I'm
man.
excited to see it and extremely confused, like just
Same.
extremely confused.
I
But yeah,
really am.
there it is. That's what they'll all look like in the game. Snoop Dogg
That's tough.
looks funny.
Snoop Dogg looks old as shit. I mean, I get he's old, but they made him look crazy old
Yeah,
in the
they made him
game.
look even older in the game.
Damn.
That's funny. All right, well, moving on to the next thing. Boy, were
Oh,
you
which
excited
one
about
was
this one?
this? I don't even know which one this. Oh, this is the Hex game or whatever. It's Hex or Hex or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't know what this is because they keep showing these you and two other players,
right.
but then they're like it's a single player game. I'm like, well, it doesn't look single player. Like I'm down to play co-op games. It's not that big of a deal, but like I don't know what this is. I thought at first this was that shit that Munfish announced like last year at Summer Games Fest, like alongside Atomic Heart 2, where they announced the Cube or whatever. I thought that's what this
Yeah,
was, but
and,
no.
and I mean, it looks kind of nice, but it also looks. I mean, and no disrespect, but it looks kind of bland.
I get that though. I get that. It looks. I don't know. I definitely need to see more of this. I need to understand what it is because I can't get a clear answer on if this is co-op or if it's single player or it could just be both. I have no idea how it works, but I need to see more of that for sure.
All right, and then what'd you think of this guy right here?
This one honestly looks interesting, and if I'm not mistaken, I forget the name of it, but if I'm not mistaken, at the end of this, they announced that there's an open beta right now that you can play it, which I haven't downloaded. I might download it because I wasn't too interested until I saw him kind of building whatever the hell that thing was, and then I saw him shoot that dude in the head, and I was like, oh, okay, this could be something to at least give a shot. And if that beta is still going, I don't know what the time frame on that is. And if this is the game I'm thinking of, then uh, maybe I'll download it and try it out and see what it's like. Yeah, Server Slam now.
Yeah, Sand Raiders of Sophie.
Yeah,
I
I'm,
don't know. It just looks like a War Tanks kind of game.
it does. But the thing that got me is the ground combat, first person FPS ground combat. But we'll see. I'll have to download it and check it out.
Yeah, I think I'm all good on that game, if I'm being honest. But I know you're interested in this guy right here.
I sure am, dude. So,
Newest or not new Assassin's Creed, but remake of
yep,
Assassin's Creed, right?
yep.
Black Flag. Matt said he's never got to play it, so you're excited about that game.
Very excited.
That's another game that I don't exactly care about, but I'd be interested to try it when I'm bored.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
I'm absolutely playing that for sure. This was Gundam,
mm-hmm.
and
And
Gundam looks pretty
what,
tough.
you like the way this looks?
The thing is, I'm not gonna ever pretend I'm a huge Gundam fan, but something I've always loved about Gundam is the aesthetic
Yeah.
and the way that those mechs look. It's so fucking badass, and this looks pretty cool. And I don't know exactly, like, I don't know if this is going to be one of those games where it's like brutally punishing. I don't think it is.
No,
Um,
probably not.
but I could see myself giving this a shot. Granted, this isn't a day one for me. I'm going to be clear about that. I'm not buying this day one. But, like, if I could get this on a sale, I'd be down to play it.
Yeah, I'd be down to play this game, and it's just like the last game that we were talking about. Like it's a game that I'd give a shot if I had time.
Yeah.
It just is. It's too Mech Warrior or Mech Assault or not even Mech Warrior or Mech Assault. What's that game I'm thinking of? Armored Core.
Oh,
It it,
yeah,
it
yeah.
it looks very Armored Core to me, and not a huge fan of Armored Core. I like the pretty aesthetic of Armored Core and everything like that, but as for caring about it, not exactly.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
here's another good-looking game right here.
this one was like, I forget the name. Oh, Crossfire. And I was confused. Is this like,
Mm-hmm.
because Stank Mom mentioned this.
Yeah.
I I don't know. Is this Crossfire as in the franchise Crossfire, as in the franchise in which Crossfire X exists in, or is this just a game that happens to be called Crossfire? I have no clue. I really have no idea. But it is from X Naughty Dog and Infinity Ward devs, I think they said. I'm interested in it, but also it's one of those things I need to see more gameplay because a lot of what they showed here is very cinematic, which looks great, looks amazing, but like, what does this actually play like minute to minute? I have no idea. And that's what I want to see. That's what I really want to see. Also, who's that actress? She looks familiar as shit. I think Bill was saying it looks like Dina from Last of Us Part 2, but I'm not really seeing that.
I don't see that. It reminds me of the chick that was in Call of Duty, though.
Yeah, Farah, right?
Yeah,
It could, maybe, hold on, maybe it is. Because if it's X Infinity Ward devs, maybe she's tight with them. And they got her in there for that.
'cause
That would make sense.
she was bad back in the day in that game. She was
Dude,
bad.
she's fucking pretty good looking. And Modern
It
Warfare
looks
1.
kind of like her though. If I'm
It
being honest,
does. It does. See, this movement, like, the way you move around and shit looks cool. It looks
I
very
think that
cool.
is her.
I'm gonna look it up. What's the name of it? It's Crossfire. This game's Cross. I'm looking this up real quick. I'm curious. Crossfire game. I'm gonna type in Crossfire game. They're gonna give me a bunch of games from this Crossfire series. Uh,
Let just type in Crossfire 2026.
yeah, okay. Uh, developed by industry veterans from studios like Naughty Dog and Infinity Ward. The game is connected to the classic. Yeah, so this is part of the Crossfire IP. So yes, it is part of that IP.
Didn't they talk about this game years ago? And it was supposed to come out with Crossfire X, but it never did.
I'm not sure if they did. That's news to me. I don't remember this ever.
I could have swore there was supposed to be. Oh no, no, no! Crossfire X did have a campaign. You had to pay for it
And
by
it
the
was
piece,
terrible.
and yeah,
And they were like the
forgot about
only.
that.
They tried to sell it like, "Hey guys, it's a new campaign from Remedy," and I tell you, there's Remedy. They gave Remedy a task, and they just shit out a campaign for him. They just said, "Here you go, take this and leave us alone."
So,
But I mean,
this is just Control.
yeah, this is Control.
We've already talked about that game.
We
And
have.
I don't know if you thought this game was any interesting or not, but like Guild Wars.
I've never played Guild Wars. I know it's popular. It has a big fan base, or at least a pretty big fan base.
Yeah, I
But
wasn't interested from the little bit that I seen of it. Not my jam. I know we didn't really watch much of it, but screw it.
yeah,
We got a lot to get through. So this game right here, what isn't this coming out in October?
yeah. This is what Pod Racer.
Yeah. This is Star Wars Pod Racer.
Yes, and this looks pretty interesting, and it has more. It seems like it has a lot more of a story than I was initially going to give it credit for. It seems like the story is going to be a pretty prevalent thing throughout the game, which I'm interested in.
No doubt, it does look interesting. Can't even front. But is it a day one for you?
No, not in October. Dude, there's too much shit. It can't be. Like, even if I wanted it to, it can't be.
Fair enough. On to the next game. I don't even know what this is.
I forget what this is, but when they started showing this, I thought this was gonna be like Bloober with some sort of like spin-off Chronos game, because I know they were teasing something for Chronos, which they did eventually announce, like a DLC for Chronos.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know.
I don't know if I'm dying to play what they just showed right there.
Yeah, I can tell you that. Got to see more because I don't know what the fuck that was.
Yep. This
This
is.
doesn't look interesting at all.
Oh, you just got a gun though.
That's cool. And I mean, I already told you how I feel about boat games.
The game looks nice. I'll give it that. I don't know what the
Yeah,
hell it
and now
is.
they're not on a boat, so I'm kind of interested in what's going on.
Oh, I remember this. I remember this. It's like a zombie game, like some post-apocalyptic land sea zombie game. I don't know. It looks kind of
What is this,
interesting,
like fucking Last of Us in first person with boats?
right?
Last Harbor, okay.
We were close. And then this is was it Virtua? Virtua, I think.
What's that?
I think this is Virtua Fighter. I believe.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, I seen a different ad for it where he was kind of like running against the wall and like punching and like dodging stuff. It looked pretty cool.
Yeah. See, this
Uh,
is something I would love to. If I was more into fighting games, I'd probably play something like this. This would be like up on my list.
what is this supposed to be like like this is Virtua Fighter.
Yeah, Virtual
But like
Fighter.
what is going on?
I have no idea. Like I'm quite puzzled by it, but I don't know anything about Virtua Fighter. I just assumed this is how Virtua Fighters were, and I just accepted it at face value.
Like use it like I mean correct me if I'm wrong cuz I mean I could be, but like most Virtua Fighters were just like it was like playing just a like Street Fighter.
That's what I thought. But when I saw this, I was like, oh, I guess I was wrong.
This has like a campaign kind of thing
Ca-
going on and I'm feeling it.
Characters looks
I'm
like a
really
story.
feeling it. It kind of reminds me of what Tekken did at one point a little bit. In Tekken 3 when you could do like the battle mode or whatever it was called, where you
Yeah,
could run sideways and like it almost turned it into like it almost turned it into like a Streets of Rage kind of thing.
okay,
And it was really cool. But this looks a lot more polished and interesting. Can't lie.
yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, Grounded 2. That's
That
been
big
out
old
on beta
stuff.
for a while, but
You
actually
know,
officially coming out. So I'm just gonna skip past that one.
forget what this one was. This one was is this the 1666 Amsterdam? There's a if that's what this is, there is a prologue for
Yeah, it
this
is.
game up on Steam, and I downloaded it. I haven't played it yet. I need to do. I might do that tonight. I don't know how long it's gonna be. Maybe like an hour at most.
It looks
But
nice.
I'm interested in this because this is one of the main people behind like early Assassin's Creed, and apparently this game has been in development in some way, shape, or form for like close to 20 years. Um, so he's been working on this shit, trying to get it right for a good long while, and it seems like he's finally got some cool shit to show.
Shout out to Rachie. He says, I'm playing the new Fortnite season on Xbox One,
Oh,
and they are indeed optimizing Unreal Engine 5.
that's good to know.
I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, we've seen Gears earlier. Jesus.
That shit look like
I
it
mean,
should.
we know that's on Unreal Engine 5 with like Unreal Engine developers.
Yeah, that shit looked. Oh man, I can't wait to talk about it.
So there is a Saw game, huh?
Yeah, multiplayer, Saw game.
Yeah, I can already tell you that I'm not interested in that. My wife
Yep,
might like it though.
there you go.
She's more into that type of stuff.
Yeah, I'm not dying for it.
So we got more Star Wars, huh?
Yes, and I forget which one this is. I think it's the.
The artwork looks amazing.
I think this is a top down. I forget what genre you go like isometric. I think.
Don't lose my interest.
I think this is the isometric uh, Star Wars game.
Oh no. It
Yeah. Yep.
is.
Yep.
It is.
Sure
Well, I
is,
hope you
buddy.
guys enjoy that game because I'm all set. Moving on to
I
the next.
won't be playing this one. Oh yeah, this is
This
Blood of
is
the
Blood of the
Dawnwalker.
Dawnwalker right here.
Yep.
Yeah, I know that. As
And
soon as I seen his face.
this game is gonna be pretty damn sick. September, another game in September. How
Yeah, this one's
stupid is
early
that?
September. At least it's like almost a month away from Control and shit for you.
Yeah.
And this game looks insanely polished.
It looks very, very nice. And also, play anywhere. Just like Control Resonant.
Yeah, Play Anywhere isn't fucking around.
It's really not.
Don't. Oh my god. I mean, obviously they can't say that, but like, imagine if Grand Theft Auto came to PC and then it became Play Anywhere. Oh,
Man. that
oh.
that instantly saves me anywhere from $70 to $100. God knows what they're gonna charge for that shit. That saves me money, I'll tell you that, because I'm buying it when it comes to PC. If it's not, that's just the way it is. I'm sorry, but I'm being honest.
Gotcha. All right, on to the next game because that's a day one game.
Yes, there's no question. This one, like, I saw this on Steam on, like, it just came out, and it looks like something I'd like, but the more I read about it, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know if I should buy this. It's the Gothic remake, and it's like, I love RPGs, I like dark fantasy shit, I like fantasy shit in general, but, like, then they're like, oh, it's incredibly punishing, and it doesn't explain anything to you at all, but that's part of the fun, and I'm just like,
No.
if I had if there was a lull of games right now where I could just put stupid amounts of time into learning something and figuring out tons of different mechanics, maybe. But that's not the situation we're in right now, and I just don't feel like doing all that, so I'm not gonna get it.
Oh, is this the game with the hot chicks? I guess like the Tides of Annihilation.
It might be.
This game looks hot.
This
Yeah, I'm
might
not
be
just
that.
talking about the women. I'm talking about the play style, I mean all this stuff that you're doing. It looks pretty cool. It looks pretty interesting. There's gonna be some nasty motherfuckers playing this game, though. I can tell you
Oh,
that.
there's gonna be a bunch of goofy gooners. Bunch of goofy gooners playing this.
It's gonna be tragic, man. This is this is gonna. Oh man.
The mods for this are gonna go stupid.
Yeah. Oh, this
Oh,
is not the game
Ion,
that I thought.
Ion. Oh, I remember seeing that logo. I remember seeing that.
But don't they have Tides of Annihilation that this is with girls as well?
I think it is, but I'm not sure if Tides is at the show. I could be wrong. I don't think it is.
Okay, so what's this cyberpunk CD Project Red kind of thing going on here?
This is a crossover between Cyberpunk and is it Wuthering Waves? I can't remember. It's an anime game. It's a crossover with
Yeah,
Cyberpunk.
is it that free to play game?
I don't know. I think it's Wuthering Waves, and I don't know if that's free to play or not. I'm not sure.
Wuthering Waves, or I think Wuthering Waves is free to play.
Okay, so if that's what,
It's either
yeah,
that or Where Winds Meet. It's one of the two. I
yeah,
don't remember.
yeah. He says it's Wuthering Waves. Rachie in chat says Wuthering Waves. So yeah, crossover with Cyberpunk. It looks cool, but I'm gonna be real. I'm not playing Wuthering Waves, so it's just not gonna happen.
What's
For
your
me.
hate against Wuthering Waves? What's your deal?
I don't hate Wuthering Waves. I just there's not an anime. The closest I've gotten to being like this anime game looks sick is Scarlet Nexus, and I played the demo and I was like that was pretty cool, and then I just never played. I never bought the game or I didn't play it.
They got a new Monster Hunter going on here?
It's DLC.
Oh, DLC? Okay.
Is new DLC for Monster Hunter Wilds, which I mean I'm sure is going to be very popular because Monster Hunter Wilds and Monster Hunter in general is
People
incredibly
were
popular.
really mad at Monster Hunter Wilds, though.
And it's kind of deserved, honestly, um, because of the way. I mean, from the outside looking in, the way that game launched is just not cool. That shit was broken, and I don't know if it still is, but it definitely was, and it was for a lot longer than it should have been. Uh, so I mean, hopefully by now all that stuff is taken care of. I really don't know though. I mean, I would assume it is if they're releasing a full ass DLC for it. You can't.
Because that was February, right?
Ye-
Was that
I
February
think
last year?
I think that was last February, bro.
Okay.
That was last February. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Be-
right. Because it came out before um, the uh, God damn it! What's that goddamn game? I'm blanking out on so many games.
I know it came
Uh,
out before something. I just
the
don't know what.
30 or
30.
no, not 30. The one with the painting and the people and God
The
damn it!
painting
I
and the
beat the
people.
game 100% at the game. That's what's crazy about it right now.
I'm trying to think of the painting and the
The
people.
game
I
of the
have no
year
idea.
of last year.
Oh, Claire Obscure.
Yeah, Claire Obscure, Expedition 33. That's why I kept saying 30.
Okay.
Yeah, Claire Obscure. Yeah, that game. Yeah,
Gotcha.
Monster Hunter came out before Claire Obscure did.
Yes, it did.
But yeah, good for Monster Hunter for having some DLC. Hopefully, it's not broken on
I hope
release.
so. Hope so.
I'm still mad about Starfield. I'm still
Oh
mad about
yeah.
that.
Yeah. I still, dude. As much time as I put into Starfield when that all that new content hit, I never got to the DLC. I still didn't get to the DLC. I started a whole new fucking character, a whole new character, and I did a lot of stuff, but I did not get to that second DLC.
Oh man, and see, this is another sword game for me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to you sword lovers, but like this isn't it for me.
Yeah, I don't care about this.
Like bro is fighting a rug right now.
This looks like this looks like at least 10 different games I've seen in the last year. And the thing is,
It doesn't
probably
look bad, but it
yeah,
just doesn't
exactly.
look like something I'm interested in
It
right
doesn't
now.
look bad at all. Like and that's the thing with a lot of these games. It's very rare that I see one of them and I say, "Wow, this looks bad."
Well, that's kind of cool. That move right there was pretty slick. How he summoned in that. That's kind
Yeah,
of cool. I can't even front, but it is weird that I'm fighting a rug. Bro is
yeah,
literally cutting a rug right now.
yeah.
Pun completely intended. He's cutting a rug. But I mean that's kind of cool. That little extra demon thing that you call in that looks pretty slick. I can't even lie. So I definitely want to see a little bit more from this game right here. But like it's, oh here we go.
Oh boy.
Okay, well at least it isn't a second stage where it's a full health bar again. It's just the last little bit. But yeah, uh, I'm slightly interested just because of that extra character that you can pull in. But yeah, I need to see more from Swords of Legends for sure. Next up, yeah, Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels. I mean, unless you got something to say about it, to me it's just Hot Wheels.
It is. I'm sorry, y'all.
Pretty much.
What? Okay, they got some. This is
Attack on
what you
Titan.
call it? Attack on
Yeah.
Titan.
Yep. Vinny was
This
talking about this.
this looks kind of nice.
I
But they already had an Attack on Titan game. I know, right?
have no idea. I've never seen Attack. I mean, I know of it, and I know that
It's a
like
great anime.
never seen it. I'll have to check it out, or at least try to check it out. I need to at some point get a month of like Crunchyroll or something because I've never given a fair, like an actual effort to get into anime.
Oh,
Outside
well,
like
I'm
a
telling you, through Xbox, you should be able to get like a free month of Crunchyroll or something like that. But like the the story of this game, like I'm watching stuff that's happening right here, and I remember the anime, and this all is making sense to me, but it's not making any sense to you.
yeah.
This is great. That's a really good show. I don't know if the game's going to be great or if I'm going to want to play the game. It looked really nice, but that TV show is goated. It is goated. It is one of the best animes I've ever seen. And I like how it doesn't like pull you off into side story that takes, 28 episodes. It's pretty to the point, and I
Okay.
like that.
Sounds good.
What we have here? Oh, this is the game clutch. This is the
Clutch.
clutch.
This shit looks.
The camel clutch.
Bro, the customization, also the emphasis on the story, like it seems really prevalent in this game, and I'm excited for that. And there's two different sides. There's like the whole obviously track racing legally, and then there's this whole underground scene of racing and customization and everything. This looks like it's gonna be a pretty damn sick game.
Fuzzy Tomato said, I replayed everything in Starfield when the DLC came out. The DLC is a great addition to the game. Shattered State Space still sucks though. I mean, I agree with you on the Shattered Space thing. I wasn't a big fan. Matt liked it because it kind of kept everything in the same area.
Yes,
But
felt like Skyrim to me. I mean, not as good as Skyrim, but it felt like Skyrim to me.
yeah, I didn't like Shattered Space because my whole thing was like, if I got a ship, why ain't I using it? But I would really like to play the newest DLC, but like I said, I'm having trouble on the Xbox app until it lets me play on both consoles how I want to play it. The game is currently shut down for me. It is what it is.
Uh,
Um,
is Clutch coming to Xbox? I believe they've
I'd
confirmed Clutch is
I'd be
coming to
hard
Xbox.
pressed to find out that it's not coming to Xbox. I'm almost certain
I'm
that
pretty
Clutch
sure
is
they've
coming to
confirmed
Xbox.
it. I'm pretty sure it's confirmed. I'll double check it, but I'm almost certain it's confirmed that it's coming to Xbox.
I don't see how that couldn't. I mean, Mike Brown literally shouted out Playgrounds in the fucking uh
Yep.
like at the beginning of the trailer where he's like we used to be at playground. He's like some of us used to be at playgrounds. Like you wouldn't mention that if you hated that company
Yeah,
or wasn't
it's
willing to.
coming to Xbox,
Yeah, yeah,
Xbox, PS5, and Steam.
yeah. Who are they? They're a new studio. They
Yep.
they try to get the money all the ways that they can, unless they took some dumb bag from PlayStation, which I don't think really anybody's doing anymore.
No, not like that. Not like
Yeah,
that.
you want that game everywhere for your first game, especially if you are the last game that you made was Forza, and Forza's even on PlayStation. Well, why wouldn't why I'm and Forza's on Xbox and was brought to PlayStation? Why wouldn't you be everywhere?
Yep.
That'd be crazy to me. But yeah, confirmed. It's coming to Xbox. Clutch, it is. The Camel Clutch is coming to Xbox.
Can I say while we're on this game, because I don't have much to say about this game, uh, I'm surprised at the PlayStation showcase we didn't see Kana 2.
Yeah,
I'm
isn't Kana coming out soon?
I thought it was supposed to come out this summer. So like I'm pretty shocked we did not see that at the PlayStation showcase, but I don't know.
Yeah, maybe they'll have like a state of play or something. I don't know. Probably not.
I hope so because I'm very much looking forward to it. It might be the only one, but I'm fucking looking forward to it, man. I love the first game.
Oh,
Oh,
Power World.
Yep, Power World. It's I'm not. It's what's so funny is when I initially saw this, I kind of glanced over it and I was like, oh, Pokemon, that's cool. And
That's too bad.
I saw it was Power World and I was like, oh shit, it's Power World.
Oh man,
Let's go.
Pokemon hates that. They hate it. Bro, it
Oh,
is
they
the
can't stand
worst.
it. They really can't stand it. I love it.
My goodness.
Dude, I was really into Power World for like a solid 3 weeks and I haven't played it since for real.
Dude, it's a fun game, but yeah, it's definitely easy to walk away from.
Yes.
I don't know why, but that game was hella easy to walk away from. When I was done, I was done. I just stopped.
Yep.
Huh.
Oh yeah, Wolf Among Us 2, which I thought this game was out already, but no, apparently it's been in development forever. I thought this shit was out. Oh, and then we get Stellar Blade 2.
Yeah, buddy.
I saw people were upset that her butt wasn't as big, or it was like two things: her butt wasn't as big, and she looks too petite or something. And people weren't.
She isn't thick anymore. She lost too much weight.
I think that's what people are upset about. And I'll say because they did like there was a screenshot of her butt going around. I'm like, yeah, that's definitely a different butt than what was in the first game. I'll say that.
But is it this? Is it the same character?
I don't think that's the same. No, because that's the character right there.
Yeah, that's not the same person.
Yeah.
So why? I don't know. It's not a big deal to me. I guess.
No, it's not a big deal to me. I did.
I mean, that was a
However,
nice reason to play, but like, she's cute. She don't look bad. Like,
yeah, she was fine.
I wasn't trying to marry these fucking characters anyway.
Exactly.
So, like,
I gotta be real. I've never. I was talking to Bill about this. I've never played a video game and seen a character. Well, I can't say that anymore. But like the only time I've ever played a video game and seen a character where I'm like, damn, is the chicken 007. When I saw that, I was like, god damn. But like I've never outside of that, I've never had that sort of reaction to a chick in a video game. Like the chicken Stellar Blade 1 obviously looked great, but like I've never had the moment where I'm like, God damn, that's incredible.
hey! See, here's the thing for me. I will 100% play as a character that's mad thick. Absolutely.
Absolutely. I'd love to do
Do I need it? No.
No.
Does it make it more interesting? Absolutely.
Sure.
But yeah, it's to me, it's as long as the game is good. Like the game is good and the game makes sense, and you're not trying to like force something like force like invoke a feeling just to invoke a feeling, and the game is all about that feeling.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, but like this, like I don't like
Looks
it,
cool.
like I don't see nothing wrong with this character. I think she looks good.
Yeah, she looks fine.
Really pretty. Like I
I
don't
didn't
have
really have a
nothing
problem.
like
Yeah,
hey.
that's the shot that people were upset with.
Oh,
Right there.
whatever,
People,
man.
I'm not lying to you, dude. People were like,
That
"What
looked
happened?"
pretty good to me.
People were like, "What happened to her?"
I mean, no, man. I mean,
Uh,
is she looking like she's from like Tennessee or Alabama? Like, no,
sure.
but like, she definitely looks like she's from where she's from, and she looks
Yeah.
very attractive. So I don't see the problem with this, bro. This looks great.
No, it was fine to me. I I will say when I saw this, I went and grabbed on a sale Stellar Blade on PC. Cause I'm gonna be real.
Man, do
I'm
we
gonna be
have to
real.
have this talk again?
Do we need to have this talk again? Probably. But does it matter? Probably not. It
Man,
probably doesn't matter.
you're making a mistake.
The thing is, here's the thing. I've already made the mistake. I made a couple mistakes recently, quite frankly. If we're being honest, we could just add it to
The
the list.
biggest one is not utilizing the best hardware that you have in your household.
Oh! I thought you were trying to say it's just not my type of game. But no, I'm not playing that on PlayStation. We're not doing that.
Yeah, well,
We're not doing
okay.
that. That's not how we live in this house. We live a better life in this house.
Well, I'm not gonna skip or pretend that this is nothing right here.
What
This
is
is
this?
the final of the trilogy of Final Fantasies, if I'm
Oh
correct.
yeah, yeah, dude. And here's the thing: if you love Final Fantasy, I'm very happy for you. Genuinely, I don't wish bad upon you. I'm glad you got this, but man, I couldn't care less. I really couldn't. And like because of that, like I get that this is big for a lot of people, but like ending the show with this to me, I was just like, man, that was something. That was something. Um,
That was the end of the show. Oh yeah, it was.
yes, sir.
God dang.
But
I mean, that's a
Listen,
good. That's a great way to end the show. I ain't even the front. You know, like this is a
sure,
big game, and I'm not gonna
sure.
just because we're both not into Final Fantasy that much. I'm not gonna discredit what this means to a lot of people.
Sure.
Will I eventually get into it? Definitely the newer versions
I,
at some point in my life.
oh
you
yeah.
know
I
what I mean?
mean,
Anytime now, and anytime recent, like here's the thing for me. Final Fantasy needs to come out with one that's so goddamn good that it makes me want to go back and play the other ones to understand what was going on in the one that is so good. But to
yeah.
me, I just like I need them to make a new character that ascends above Cloud, but maybe doesn't for Cloud, because I'm just not a Cloud guy. I just don't like him.
I don't like Cloud. I don't like most of that cast of characters right there. Like I think Barrett stinks. Barrett to me is a way less cool Cole from Gears of War. Way less cool. He's that guy, but just not nearly as cool. Cloud is just a moody asshole, and the girl's kind of annoying to me. I don't even know who else is there. Is it just those three? I can't remember any other characters. I just
The brother, did you say his name already?
Barrett. Yeah, Barrett.
Yeah, Barrett, Tifa, Cloud,
And I don't even know if there's other people, but
and
like those
I
three,
thought there was one other.
there might be, honestly. I have no idea, but those three I'm not impressed by, really.
That's too
And
bad.
and Barrett, I just actively dislike Barrett. I don't like it just feels corny. It feels like you're trying to be Cole from Gears of War, but you're not good at being Cole from Gears of War. I
Come
don't like
on,
it.
man.
I don't like it. He's not that guy. He's not that guy, pal.
That's not nice. Well, anyways, we got the last showcase now. Some would call it the best showcase.
I would.
Matt wouldn't.
I would. I
Matt
sure
Likes
would.
Games would not.
Alex Games would and will call that the best showcase.
But the Xbox showcase now. Yeah. Let me turn on the lights for this guy. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go grab some water while Matt, you talk a little bit about the first game that was shown. In fact, while you're talking about that, and I'm sorry, you guys, I know I need to go back to OBS or Meld or something because I don't really like how choppy these look when we're streaming for you guys. I wish it looked clear and nice like what we're seeing. But I know it's probably like choppy on YouTube and whatnot, and I'm super sorry. So in the near future, I can't say the very next episode, but in the near future, I'm gonna get back onto like Meld and stuff like that, and we're just gonna do things like we used to do it, just so all of the stuff looks quality, it looks nice, and I'll just control it from my side, and Look will just have to tell me when to cue the things. But I'm gonna go on ahead and unmute this, and
Let's go.
This isn't enough. We should still head to the police station.
if you want, I'm just gonna grab some water real quick. I watched this opening sequence like 2 or 3 times already,
Same.
just because it's nutty.
It's yeah, man. Go get your water, dude. This obviously, man. This looks great. This looks great. Uh, Coalition are just kind of wizards. Like outside of Epic, and all Epic does at this point is make Fortnite, so you never really get to fully appreciate it. But dude, this looks so sick. Outside of Epic though, these guys are like the masters of Unreal Engine. Uh, it looks phenomenal. It's wild as shit to see Marcus without his armor on. Actually, like it's really insane to see that. But like the animations look nice, new animations. Obviously, I would assume that probably has to do with like not wearing the armor at the moment. But like, you can jump and shit in this game. There's like a running slide. The dismemberment's been turned up to fucking 11. I mean, this looks great. And on top of all that, we ended up getting a release date for this. which we all expected. Let's be honest, we expected a release date, but it is coming out in October, which is fantastic because at least it's not coming out in September. Because my God, September is stupid packed at the moment. But this game, and I'll say right now, also if you're somebody, I don't know if it's still up. I'm gonna have to check real quick. Let me get on. Where was it at? Was it on Twitter? Okay. Once un memento, folks. Yeah. The Gears of War E-Day Collector's Edition. If you're somebody who really wants a collector's edition and you want it to be Gears of War, they got it. They got it up. You can still pre-order it. It's $299.
You can still get the Gears one?
Yes, it's $300, but you can still get that shit. You can absolutely still get that shit. Comes with a lot of goodies. Obviously, a nice statue of Marcus pulling Dom up while Dom is just fucking doming a locust in the head. So there's that.
Yeah.
But man, dude, this whole sequence right here looked phenomenal. And then they went into the Gears of War Direct, which we could talk about that as well. But like, dude, you said you've watched this about 3 times. I've watched it probably more, and probably about the same, if not more. Because I've been like going back and watching people react to certain things, and this is one of them. And man, the reactions to this game are pretty glowing, pretty damn glowing. People are loving this, and I can't blame them because this dude. Look at this shit, dude.
Yeah, it's extremely clean. We'll get back to some of the comments here in just a little bit after we get done with this with Gears of War. But yeah, this looked clean. The way you can like right here, bro, caps and then hops over
Jumps
the joint,
over it.
and he's knocking stuff over while he's hopping over it. You're shooting through glass, and it's breaking the glass on both sides, and then you can see the room more clear with the glass broken. So like it's not like any type of facade or anything. Like it looks better when you blow through it, which is like
Yeah.
crazy, right?
Yep.
The gunshots that remain on the side of the vehicles and stuff like that. Like this game is just nutty looking. Like they cooked on this game.
They really did, and dude, like this could be. Again, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be super tough, and I don't think it's ultimately gonna make it there. But for me personally, this could be like top. This could be like a top 5 game of the year. Could make it into the top 3. I mean, hell, for all I know, it could end up being number 1. I don't know. Like, I don't know what they got going on with the story. But dude, this gameplay.
Like the flanking that you can do now is nuts.
Yes.
Like before, you just had to just run by and hopefully somebody didn't see you.
Exactly, dude.
This one, like even where they like I'm not sure if you noticed this little aspect. I'm sure a lot of people did. But like, did you notice that when you're running around with the character, you're not forced to be in like his corner, like his like the over the shoulder part?
Yes.
It's
yes.
like completely open.
Yes, there's like an actual FOV now. You can see around you when you're moving or sprinting more specifically. And there's no more what do they call it from the original, the way they ran, the roadie run. There's no more the roadie run. It's just like an actual guy sprinting now. Which it looks a little weird in Gears of War, but man, if I can have that and it gives me the better FOV, I'll take that anytime. Because when it zoomed in when you were sprinting and all the other Gears games, I get why they did it, but man, it was kind of off-putting.
It was extremely off-putting. It actually made me not a huge like I was a huge fan of running around and doing stuff, but like it sometimes made me a little like just feel a little uneasy. Because like the camera was constantly just bouncing all over the freaking place, and I'm just like, Jesus fucking. Guys.
Yes.
Like I feel like I'm falling down a mountain.
It's tough.
But I just paused it for a second because and I'm not planning on doing a whole lot of pausing here. But like I just wanted to go to that right there.
Yep.
That
Chainsaw.
right there. Because if you don't notice, there is no gun attached to that.
Nope.
There is no gun attached to that at all. So this is prior to that gun even being made.
Yep. And that motherfucker is the guy who made it.
Mm-hmm.
So
And I thought that this was
salute.
a really cool touch that they added right here. Like he just saved Marcus
Yep.
right there when he couldn't, like, he's trying to yell, "Dom, Dom," like, like he was getting choked out. Right? He couldn't yell for any help, and bro just came up with a regular ass, looks like a damn steel chainsaw from fucking Home Depot.
Damn. It does too.
Doesn't it look just like a steel chainsaw?
It does. It really does. That shit
Shout
might
out to
be.
P Lump with the $2 super chat. Said
Yo.
Xbox put boots on the ground and bless they fans. Yes. In
Sure
fact, we're going to
did.
be getting into that here in just a moment because right after this trailer, they're going to talk about that.
Absolutely.
Shout out to P Lump with the $2 super chat. Appreciate it, brother. Yeah, bruh. Whoo!
There we go. A little
I,
gameplay.
I, I'm
montage.
I was talking to folks at work.
That.
I was talking to folks at work about what they're doing. I mean, you were actually in the Discord, or I was in the Discord when I was talking to some of the people at work about it.
Yep.
People are genuinely happy
It's.
about what they decided to do with E-Day.
Oh yeah. And I mean, we've talked about it on the show. At this point, like I stopped once I kind of thought for sure like everything's going to PlayStation. I just kind of stopped caring. Like it was kind of like whatever. But like for the health of the actual platform, that shit's important. That shit's pretty important. So good on them.
Yeah, and here's what we're all talking about, and here's what everyone's talking about right now.
Welcome to the Xbox Game Showcase. For the past 25 years, Xbox has delivered some of the greatest games of all time. Games that changed what was possible, games that brought players together, and games that defined generations. Xbox was built on the spirit of creativity and heart. And as we kick off the show with Gears of War E-Day, it's only fitting that as we return to Xbox, we return to Gears. So today, we're announcing that Gears of War E-Day will be an Xbox console exclusive.
Hold on, bro. Right there, right there. This, I'm gonna tell you, this part of the show was better than the way that they ended the show. I wish they would have ended the show with this
Oh yeah.
statement.
Yeah.
Like I get it. Like they probably just wanted to get it out the way, right? Because there's like pretty much ever since she even put the idea out there of this could be a thing that we think about, people were like, "No, it's not a thing that you're thinking about. It's the thing you're gonna do."
You got to do it now.
Like
Yeah.
everyone's just like, what do you mean thinking about it? It's done, right?
Yep.
That's what we're doing now.
That's what
And
we wanted.
a lot of us thought, hey, like that would be a good idea, but that will like we were talking about that like a show or two ago, right? Like, oh,
Yep.
that's a possibility, but we don't know how long down the line that might happen.
Yeah.
And not even 100 days, Asha's like, yo, this is exclusive.
Exclusive. And the wild part about, like, the craziest part about that is literally last night, there were the leaks from Walmart of, like, here's the Gears of War E-Day PS5 pre-order. And within 2 hours after that, Jeff Grubb, and whether you like Jeff Grubb or you believe Jeff Grubb, he's had his fair share of misses. But Jeff Grubb went on a podcast less than 2 hours after that and said, "Gears of War E-Day was coming out on PS5, and now it's not." And that is a decision that he said they literally just made that decision.
Damn.
So like I don't know if like literally just as in like that day or just like within the past week or something they made the decision, yo, this shit's not going to PS5.
I bet it was in the past like a week or so.
I think it was in the past week whenever probably around the time when she announced or when they announced that the logos would be the PlayStation logo and the Switch logo would be at the show. And then she got pushback for that, and then she probably realized, or they as a collective probably realized, oh shit, people don't love that, so maybe we should reevaluate some things. And I'm sure that's one of the things that got reevaluated was right there.
Well, shout out to talking about reevaluations. There was something that you picked up on earlier while I was at work, and I thought was hella interesting. And since we got this part out of the way for the showcase, I just figured that we should talk about this and get it out the way as well. So shout out to Matt for sending this to me. I asked him to do it so it could be on today's show. But Shinobi 602, which is a pretty popular person that's been talking about a lot of gaming stuff and usually reposts things that are news within the gaming community, came out and said Xbox COO Matt Booty lays out Xbox exclusive strategy. First bullet point says Xbox console exclusive is about the desire to give players a reason to buy an Xbox. Second bullet point says live service games will continue to be multi-platform. So the live service games, they're not exclusive at all. They're going everywhere.
Yeah.
The next bullet point says previously announced ports like your Halo, and this is why it makes Gears so damn interesting. But it says previously announced ports will be honored for their respective platforms. I bet a lot of people are pissed about seeing that and then also finding out on the same day that Gears is not one of those honored.
Thing is, I don't know that E-Day was announced PlayStation. It was about to be, but I don't think it was.
Yeah, but it was kind of insinuated by putting
Yes, it was.
by putting the remake.
Yes, it was definitely insinuated that it would be there. You can't argue
Right.
that.
So and everybody was like I was seeing posts before the show and yesterday and the day before, and really, if I'm being honest, for the last year.
Oh yeah.
Of people saying I can't wait to get, Gears, Halo, and Forza on my PlayStation. And like E-Day is gonna look great on like I specifically remember saying E-Day is gonna look great on my PlayStation 5 Pro with the PSSR enhancement.
Hell yeah, it will.
Remember hearing that to the T. I don't remember who said it, but I remember hearing that and just being, or not hearing it, but reading it and just being like, "That's not cool." But I mean, it's cool for Xbox if they want to make money like that, but like it's not great to see from. I mean, we're like Xbox is used to seeing the Unreal Engine looking the prettiest on their console for Gears and whatnot, and to see that get outperformed by your competitor with your most high with your highest fidelity game at the moment was kind of like, damn, like that's not exactly great. And keep in mind that's still going to happen with like Forza and Halo, right? So that's still going to happen eventually. But with Gears, it was just kind of like that was the coalition. They've always gave us top tier graphics and yada, yada, yada. So it was kind of cool to see that. But anyways, on to the next bullet point. It says, and this is the one that's mad interesting that has a lot of people like, what does this even mean? It says future games will be case by case basis. Platforms will be announced with dates. So exclusives are back, is what they're saying. Long story short, exclusives are back. What they deem to be Xbox, franchise games on into the future, they literally put previously announced ports will be honored for a reason.
Yes.
Because they're just trying to say, hey, Halo, I don't know about that next time, bruh. Because that's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like they're saying, yo, because it's not like they dropped every single catalog type of game over on PlayStation already. They announced, a handful or two over there, right? But they have, but like if you look into the future of, okay, what else has Xbox announced that's coming to PlayStation? And it's Forza, it's Halo, and Fable.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's anything else.
Shit. Is State of Decay coming? I can't remember if State of Decay is coming or not.
I think that is as well. It might be State of Decay 2.
Okay.
Or State of Decay 3.
Yeah.
It might be going there as well. But it's just really interesting to see that they're just like, yo, we're telling you right now that might not happen again.
Yeah. It might,
and that's definitely not something that we anticipated hearing.
No, because forever we just all kind of assumed, everything, of course, will go over to PlayStation. Because why wouldn't it? If that's what they're doing, why wouldn't it? But they've certainly pivoted. They have pivoted, and honestly, literally just said a couple minutes ago, I don't care if it's on PlayStation really, but outside of for the health of the platform, good on them. Good on them for pivoting, because when you got to be able to recognize when something's gonna harm your platform. And I don't think they make that decision if they don't feel like that's something that would harm their platform. So clearly they came to that conclusion and they said, okay, we gotta do something, because we can't just be giving them everything. And that's what they did. So, I mean, shout out to them for that, because it makes your shit more valuable. It makes it more sought after. Gears is going to sell consoles. Is it going to sell 10 million consoles? Probably not. Let's be honest. But is it going to sell consoles? Yes, it will.
All right. Well, I'm not going to put it on the screen because I don't feel like going through all this. But Mike gave us the PC hardware requirements to Halo, and it's all right.
It doesn't look too bad.
It's all right. 1080p 60, Ryzen 5 3600, or i7 10700K with a 2060 Super minimum, or 65, or excuse me, 67, 6600 AMD Radeon, or Intel Arc A580.
I wonder if they meant B580 there.
I know, right? I was like, I don't remember an A580.
There is an A580, but it's a big drop off in performance from a B580. It's a very big drop off in performance. So I don't know.
Maybe. 16 gigabytes of RAM, medium settings at 60 hertz. AMD Ryzen 7 5700X. Woof. Intel Core i5 126 100K, and a 3070 or a AMD Radeon 7600 XT. And then for high, AMD 7700, Ryzen 7700, or an Intel 127 Okay. i7 or or not or but with a RTX 3080 Ti. Jesus fucking Christ. No, I guess that's not too crazy because that's 4K.
Yeah, 4K at 60. I
Yeah,
said.
at 60 hertz, and or an RX 9070. Yeah, just a regular 9070. But they're saying 32 gigabytes of RAM for that one, 100 12 gigabytes of RAM.
VRAM. So 12
VRAM,
gigabytes of
VRAM.
VRAM.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah, 12 gigabytes of VRAM, which yeah. I mean, like on the 3080 Ti, that's up. That's like that's it.
Yep. That's all you got. That's all you
And
got.
And then for ultra settings, it's AMD Ryzen 9 7900X or the Intel i9 13900K with a 4080 minimum with 32 gigabytes of RAM, 16 gigabytes of, or 32 gigabytes of, yeah, 32 gigabytes of RAM, 16 gigabytes of VRAM.
Which I would assume the 9070 XT would probably be right there as well. I think because Xbox has been doing a lot ever since Starfield, which was AMD sponsored. They've been doing a lot of Nvidia sponsored stuff, and like the 9070 XT is definitely 4080 equivalent, probably a little bit more powerful than the 4080. So I think that'd be right about there if you happen to have one like myself.
No doubt, but speaking of Halo, we're looking at it right now in this goddamn game.
Looks really,
Uh,
really nice.
yeah, Liz. So the Halo sold out. They had like a special edition that was like $200. Came with like a figurine and everything. It was like a collector's edition that came out for.
She's just, what are you talking
I know.
about?
I'm trying to tell. Is the collector's edition that got announced the same day as today, as when they showed it, and it was for $200. But I think it's just sold out.
Oh, well, I had no idea. So
Yeah.
I was supposed to do that.
Dude, okay, so hold on. But the good, oh my god. I'm gonna just take a look on a website real quick and see if I can find anything. uh Halo Campaign Evolved Collector's Edition. Ah man. Holy shit. Let's change this to something
Yeah.
else.
As you would expect, not too happy to hear that news.
Oh yeah, probably not. Halo. So, but you gotta let her know that the good news is you can still get it for $590.
Oh my god.
For $590, this could be
Oh
yours.
man. Oh hell to the no. Oh man, that's nasty work. Here, I'll send you the link and you can look it up all you want when
Tell her it's in the Discord.
yeah, it's in our Discord. If you go to our Discord
Scroll up
and just go to the general. Yeah, she's like, where the fuck is that? It's a little late now.
It's
You can get it
gone.
on get it off of eBay, maybe. But they might do the same thing that they did with Starfield, right? Because remember the watches and stuff like that sold out.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just made more.
Yep.
Because why wouldn't they? They want that money.
Sure. They sure do. And man, wait, hold on. Did we already get to Fable?
Yeah. No, no.
Fable was in
This isn't
between.
Fable. This is Plague Tale.
No, but Fable was in between Gears and Halo, I think. Unless I'm missing.
Yeah, I don't know how we skipped all the way down there. Oh, it probably kept running while we were talking.
Oh yeah. So earlier I had mentioned that I'm a little lighter. My bank account's a bit lighter at the moment, and that's because I made a small purchase of $236 with tax for the Fable Collector's Edition, and I wanted I really wanted to get the Halo Collector's Edition, but I thought I had like a week or 2 weeks. I was like, oh, in 2 weeks I'll just order the Halo Collector's Edition. It'll be fine. And dude, Bill was like, damn, people are already posting like images of scalpers on eBay. I was like, how can there be scalpers? That shit's not sold out. And I went to click the link, and I'm like, god damn, that shit is sold out.
Yeah,
It
that's
is
too bad.
it is gone. So I was
That
like,
is terrible.
dude, my second, because I was like, dude, the Halo one and Fable are like the two. Like if I'm gonna get any of these, it's gonna be one of those two. So the Halo one was gone, and I'm like, okay, I'm not letting them do that to Fable. I'm getting the Fable one. They're not gonna.
Yeah, I put notify me when it's available.
I did that too, and here's the thing: they'll probably notify me. I don't know if I'm gonna be getting this. I'm not sure about dropping $460 altogether on two collectors. I don't know about that, but I do
Oh.
have it. I do have it set to
You can
notify me.
always buy this one and refund the other one.
I could. We'll see. I have the notifications on. If I get notified, we'll see how I'm feeling. But
Dude, if you see a notification, you should notify me. If I don't, and I'll definitely message you if it pops up
sure,
and
yeah,
I see it. But let's go back to Fable, because that's what you were talking about. That's what you spent your life savings on.
yeah.
And
My life savings.
yeah, it just is what it is. This looks amazing.
Dude, Fable looks so sick.
I was watching another reviewer and I agreed with him. He's like, "Man, this Fable trailer took a much darker tone." And I was like, "It did. It
did.
really did. It took a dark tone in the right way."
And bro, that cast, like, there's so I don't know all the names. I'm not gonna sit and pretend I know all these actors' names outside of Richard Iowati, but like, I recognize all, like, almost all these faces. That's a very stacked cast. That's a stupid cast. So shit. Shout out to them for. I mean, they must have shelled out a lot of, like, they really must believe in this game, because they had to have shelled out a lot of money to get just a stupid cast of actors for this game.
Yeah. And this is the reboot of the series. So, like, if this is the direction that they're taking, like, if this is going to be something like a series, then you got to expect some of these characters to come back, or them to add a similar star-studded cast of the stature.
Yeah. Yep. I like the combat looks great. The tone of it looks great. It's got the old Fable goofy silly shit. It's got the new, like, not really, because there's some dark shit in the original Fables, but it had a tone about it where it never really felt too dark. This feels like it pushes it a little further in that direction, which I appreciate, while keeping the fun goofy shit that everybody likes. Oh, I'm gonna go kick a chicken. You can absolutely do that. You can totally do that. You got the talking doors that talk shit on you every time you walk up to them. You can totally interact with that. But dude, I'm very hyped. Like I said, I dropped the money for the collector's edition, and I can't wait to play it in February. February, was it 23rd? Although 18th, because collector's edition has the early access and everything. So there we go. I think you're on mute.
Yeah, I was talking to my daughter just a moment ago.
Oh.
But yeah, so yeah, Fable looks amazing. Can't wait for that. That's coming out in February. They pushed that one back because of you know what.
Yeah.
But I mean, here we got Halo that's going to be coming out here in a little over a month, and they couldn't have made this game any more shiny if they tried. I don't know, man. I was telling you earlier, I was like, man, the gameplay looks like Halo 2's cutscenes
Yes.
of what we wish Halo looked like
Yep.
in the early
They got
2000s.
the fucking needle rifle, bud. They brought
Yeah,
it back.
the fucking needle rifle.
They brought it back.
My top one of my top two guns. My favorite gun is not fair, but like, but like that's like a legit gun to me is the needle rifle. My favorite gun is a Spartan laser, but that's just not fair.
Favorite is Covenant carbine. Second is needle rifle.
Oh, man, that needle rifle is so dope. I can't wait to watch because when you get a perfect with a needle rifle, it feels really good.
Yep.
It feels really freaking good. 3 new missions, some of them being aerial combat. Talk about it. How you feel about having some aerial combat?
Hyped. Super hyped. And I don't know like what that was. I don't know if that's like a redesigned Phantom or if that's a new Covenant vehicle. Like I wouldn't be too surprised if it was a brand new Covenant vehicle. But I'm hyped for that. Like because me and Mike and Bill were talking about this, but like there's a lot of games that do this thing where it's like a remake, like Oblivion, and I'm not mad at Oblivion, where they do this thing, and granted they called it a remaster, so you can't technically say they said it was a remake. But that game's a remake in a lot of ways. But it is very much the exact same game as you remember it, updated, some improvements here and there. That's what we're getting with this, but on top of that, they're putting shit into it. Like they wanted to have brand new things you have not seen before.
Yeah, and
Which is
it just broadens out the story. It gives it more.
exactly, which is amazing because quite frankly, from the outside looking in, as someone who hasn't beat those games, with like Resident Evil, that's the reason people seem to love the remakes of Resident Evil so much is because not only is it the game they remember, but there's things that have been added to it to give more context to everything that they remember and just generally make it a cooler experience. So I'm very hyped for Halo, and I'm glad that the rumors were right that we don't have to wait too long. It's coming out next month. That's another game. By the way, we talked about. I mentioned early access for Fable. Early access because that was kind of a hot topic with Forza Horizon 6 was because the price on that it was not a cheap price for early access. It was like $65. Halo's early access is like $20. Gears early access is like $30. Fable's early access is the most expensive, I think, at $40. So I don't know if they learned a lesson from probably not because let's be honest, they sold like fucking 7 million copies of the game, but like they seem to have peeled back the early access prices at least for the time being, which is a relief because
it's slowly creeping up higher the longer the game though. Like
True.
so I mean you know like you're saying the Halo one's cheap, but then the next one's more expensive, and then the next one after that's more expensive. So it's like boy. Oh boy, but shout out to Ray Cheese saying, hey, they didn't buy Reloaded, so by their logic, they don't buy Gears games.
They don't,
and that's too bad because I know there's some people that were really looking forward to that, and that's just not gonna happen.
The good news is, I mean, granted, prices are dumb, but used market Series S. Used market Series S.
No, here you go. All right.
I'm dead serious. Used market Series S. Going for like $250. You're good.
All right. Well, next game we had up was Plague Tale Resonance.
And this looks great.
And yeah, she is going. They made this character go over the top. She looked like fucking Jenny from the Block stabbing everybody.
She does.
Like,
you know who she kind of reminds me of? She reminds me of what's her name from Parks and Rec, the sister who was just a terrible person.
Oh yeah.
Her name was literally. I'm pretty sure her actress's name is literally Jenny Slate. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong about that, but reminds me exactly of her. This chick is a bad dude. You're ganking people in this game, and it looks kind of like some of this shit looks like Rise. I was getting really
Yeah,
excited.
yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Is yeah, this looks exactly like Rise Son of Rome to me. Like I felt like somebody said Assassin's Creed earlier.
Yep, Bill's saying Assassin's Creed Combat.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it definitely looks like Rise without like it being like a QTE.
Yep, and
So
that's oof, man.
it looks
August.
hot. It looks
Uh,
hot. That's man, it might as well be in September at that time.
yep, it's
God
very
damn.
close.
Is that another Game Pass game?
That's Game Pass and Play Anywhere, obviously.
Golly. And then Persona. So this is the Persona 4 like Redux or whatever they want to call it. Oh, come on, Fuzzy. Fuzzy Tomato
Plague
said
Tale's
Plague
great.
Tale finally looks fun.
Dude.
I thought the first one was fun. I
Yep,
thought the second one was better, and
yep.
it looks like the third one's going to be even better than that one. And so,
Eh,
like, I mean, it's not that I'm completely dismissing what you're saying at all because I get it, right? The
Everybody's
first
different.
one did not have a whole lot of fighting. It was mostly just sneaking around, right? And you
Yep.
had a slingshot. The second one was a lot of sneaking around too, but you got to definitely get your hands more dirty. And as the story developed, you got your hands dirtier and dirtier. And like, especially with Hugo, Hugo was pretty fun to use his stuff in the game. Um,
Yep.
but this game looks like there is no brother sister bond. It's just like, yo, it's me against the world, like Tupac, me against
Uh,
the world, brother.
uh,
Yeah. So
mm.
it's funny that this is the second time I'm talking
The
about
second
Tupac.
time talking about Tupac for a video game showcase in 2026.
Yeah, yeah. This one, yeah. At least he's not featured in this game. That'd be
Right.
crazy. All right. So yeah, Plague Tale looked great. Persona, this is it's a remake, so it just looks a lot better than the previous one. This would be something I'd be. I know Matt's not really into these games at all, but okay. So this one's called Revival, I think. Um,
Yep.
yeah, Revival. This is something that I'd play though, as long as the story's fun. I still need to finish Persona 3, I believe, or P2. I don't remember. I think it might be P2. But I still need to finish that. So I mean, that P4 is kind of a long ways out for me when it comes to needing to play. This game right here is a game that I feel like I need to play when it comes out just to see if I can actually get into it because I didn't really get into the second one or the first one. But
See,
this right here, State of Decay 3, coming to Game Pass as you could expect. But what'd you think about this one, Matt? Did it catch your eye? Do you
uh,
need to play this, or is it like, maybe?
I don't need to play it. I'll play it like if there's a group of people playing. I'll absolutely play. I know Cozy's very excited for
Oh
that.
yeah, this is like probably her like highest budget game that she's actually looking forward to.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Although I do know Cozy is also looking forward to, and you'll be surprised by this because I don't know if she said it. She's looking forward to Blood of Dawnwalker, very much. So there's that too. But yeah,
Oh
like
no, man! I feel like this game is more her style. Blood of
oh, it is.
Dawnwalker, Blood of Dawnwalker. I feel like is gonna have a lot of story that she's not gonna eventually care about. Like she might go into it caring about it, but then I can see her just hitting skip.
Probably,
Right,
probably.
compared to this game where it's not as cutscene focused.
Yeah.
Um, I could see her doing this game like she did the last State of Decay or Starfield or however you want to look at that, right? Like just put in a stupid amount of hours. It looks like you can hop in the truck just like State of Decay 2. I wonder if you can still door people because that was fun.
Oh yeah. This, I mean, the game looks very nice. Like I said, I'll absolutely play it. If there's people playing it in the friend group, I will play it for sure.
I like
I've
that they did.
never,
Oh, go ahead.
I was say I've never gotten into State of Decay. I think the most I played was like 5 minutes. I just booted it up on State of Decay 2, and that was before they did like the overhaul back in like 2021. I was back on Xbox One when I played that.
I like that they kept the game looking kind of fun and wild instead of ultra real,
Yes.
because I feel like it kind of looks like a similar style to uh like a God, what was that game? Not
Redfall.
Dying Light, the
Oh.
other one.
Dead Island?
Dead Island, yes.
Okay.
It kind of has the like cartoonish look of Dead Island,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Where Dead Island, it it has some realistic spots, but it's not trying to be over realistic.
Yeah. I get that.
So I mean I kind of like that aspect of the game, but also the game looks really big and grand and a little bit more fast paced than something like a Dead Island, right? Because Dead Island's kind of slow paced, man.
Yeah. That was definitely a slower game.
Okay, and of course they have this, which none of us care about. Maybe
Huh.
some of you guys watching care about it, but I'm not a Sea of Thieves guy, and I know Matt. Me and Matt have tried to play it.
Yeah.
Bill and Mike played it and said they got bullied, and
Yeah.
it's just not for me. I'm not a Seas guy. I'm not a Seas guy. I feel like I could be, but not in that style. It'd have to be like a co-op game, and I'm not trying to go versus a bunch of other players on the server that live there. No, I'm all set.
Yeah.
All right, Matt. Here's where you come in because I am very
Ooh.
surface level when it
Oh.
comes to. I never like seeing the fur. I never like seeing that.
Oh yeah. It's you're in for a treat when you see that. You're in for a
Right?
real treat.
Yeah, and for some pretty cool history.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Matt, please tee off and tell everybody what not only what you think about this game, but what you think that they've improved on from prior Metro games.
So it's gonna be hard to say what they've improved on. I think they've. It'd be wild to say that I think they've shifted tone because I was about to say that, but Metro's always been a very dark game. This seems to be, however, the darkest of the Metro games. By a decent amount. Just given again, given the small bits we've seen, we saw the little showcase they did for this earlier in the year, and we're seeing this right here. So we haven't seen too much, but this seems to be the darkest. I mean, just even off aesthetic, this seems to be the darkest Metro yet. And the story seems really interesting. I still don't have a full grasp on what's happening here. Obviously, we've only seen it a couple times. But visually, obviously, Metro has always looked incredible visually. Even to this day, you boot up the old Metro games, they still look incredible.
Yeah,
So like they're just taking another step with that. I mean, the effects with that rain in that last scene were pretty nuts. I mean, just everything. The lighting, the guns, the way the guns feel in this game. Granted, I haven't played it, but like the way the guns feel in Metro in general is fantastic. I'm sure that's probably going to be improved in some way, shape, or form. I think the only question I have, and
I
I think
like the enemy movement.
yes, the enemies on Metro are also pretty damn smart, especially when you're playing on the higher difficulties, which can get very difficult.
I don't know what it is with these northeastern devs and fucking and enemy movement, but like
They
it's
got
just
it.
like that in Stalker too, where they'll
Mhm.
like juke you out and move all weird, and you're just like, "Fuck! I didn't expect you to do
Yeah,
that."
they've got that stuff down, dude. I don't know what it is, but they've got it down, and I'm excited. That's another game, by the way. We're talking about September. That's nutty. February for next year is looking pretty damn crazy because
Yeah,
that's another game that's added to the list. Oh my god.
This is like all the game devs looking at fucking November.
Right? Stay away from November, whatever you do.
It's
Dude,
just
I saw like literally there's not another game announced to release in November right now. There's not a single game.
not a single AAA game.
Definitely not a single AAA game, but I don't think there's another game. Maybe like you might get away with like some small indie thing on Steam or something. Switch, maybe. Because Switch is an entirely different audience.
They're gonna have some stupid banana game that they're like, look, it's got more players than GTA.
It'll come out have like 100 million players or some shit. Like, dude,
See,
but
PC doesn't need that stupid game. We got this. Bananas.
it's banana. The game's called Bananas. Fuck you. But dude, yeah, Metro looks great. I can't wait for Metro. And honestly, makes me want to replay the games. Maybe some point over the summer I'll replay those. I've never played them on PC, so there's that. I could always do that. I also beat while we're on the topic of Metro, I also beat the VR game, the Metro VR game. That game was pretty damn good. Pretty damn awesome. Another great Metro game. But yeah, I'm excited. I know. I don't think you have you played Metro or what's the deal with you? And
Yeah, I
Metro?
played a little bit of the most recent Metro that you have.
Yeah, Exodus.
And it was really pretty looking. There's just so many new games that came out. It just kind of
Gotcha.
took the, it's back in the backlog right now, just kind of kicking it. And the thing is I just don't know when I'm going to see it again.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna be tough the rest of the year. It'll be very difficult.
The rest of the like I'm in need, and like I'm not trying to like be like sound ridiculous. I kind of might be honest. After the next like year worth of like games coming out, I might need like a solid 6 months of just leave me alone games. Like stop coming out with new games, please, and let me get caught up because like it's a lot. It's a lot happening, and like there's games that are overlapping and falling on top of each other just because of GTA, right? And
Exactly.
and even if GTA wasn't here, those games would still be like sprawled out all over the place, and then
Yep.
it'd still be a goddamn train wreck. But GTA is gonna take at least probably like about a month of my time, right? At least.
Bro, it's like on
Like Crimson Desert took a month for me.
just on. I'm gonna find the exact games because I can't remember them. I know one of them's Control Resonant, but just on September 24th, like me. I'm spending about $200 just on September 24th. It's disgusting. It's terrible. It's horrible, and it's out of pocket, quite frankly.
Man, this picture really sums up this topic that we're having right now. It's just
It
it's pretty tough.
It's it's very difficult. It's very very difficult. But dude, I mean, I'm like as crazy as this is, cause like you just mentioned, a lot of it's GTA. Like nobody wants to be near GTA, so it's like we're gonna put our game an entire month or an entire 2 months before or after.
Yeah, try to
GTA.
collect as much sales as we can before
Exactly.
GTA drops.
Exactly,
We'll
and
see who our real fans are. Right?
right, exactly. Who really loves us? And because of that, games are overlapping and everything. But even if GTA wasn't there, all these games would still be releasing. Maybe not as close to each other, but they'd all still be releasing. You'd still be handing over that money. And I'll tell you, I don't know. I don't know how 2020. I mean, I guess because GTA doesn't exist in 2027. But like outside of that, I don't know how 2027 is any lighter. I don't know how it's going to end up being lighter than 2026. I mean,
It'll be lighter for Xbox publishing, I'll tell you that much.
But like, you
But
got
for all the other games, all the other companies, I don't know, man.
because just for Xbox, like off the top of my head, I'm sure there's more stuff in the showcase, but just off the top of my Senwa and Clockwork, off the top of my head.
Yeah, Clockwork, Fable, Senwa.
Yeah, and Fable. God damn, I keep forgetting Fable's early 2027. Yeah,
You
so
bought
like,
it.
Yeah, but I for some reason I keep thinking I have to keep telling myself February. I keep thinking 2026 and then GTA and yeah. So yes, but yeah, just those three off the top of my head, man. And
And they
whatever
got
else.
Sega got Stranger Than Heaven coming out in January.
Yep,
Yeah,
it's a lot, dude.
yeah.
It's a lot.
Next year's gonna be. I mean, as crazy as we call this year, and it is crazy, but next year isn't gonna let up as much as a lot of people probably think
Yeah.
because how busy this year is.
Yep. 100%.
But anyways, what the hell is this game?
I have no idea.
My wife was actually interested in this game because she thought my daughter would really like it, which she probably would.
Sure.
But like, I was like, what the hell is happening here?
Yeah,
Because
I'm
they
not
did this
sure.
right after. They did this after a pretty big announcement. Yeah,
After
or
Metro.
right after Metro, actually.
Right? They went from Metro
I
to
was like,
this.
wow.
A palate cleanser.
Yeah, seriously. Like, what palette?
It's I don't know what this game. I think it was like had some weird name. I can't remember what the name was. Um they're about to show it right here in a second. Bad Magpie. Yeah. Listen, not a game for me. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that it is. But someone's gonna play that. Somebody's gonna enjoy it. Somebody on the show is probably gonna play it and enjoy it. Cozy, almost certainly, probably play something like that.
Yeah,
Uh, but
that is up her alley.
yeah, definitely not a game for me.
How about this game? Is this a game for you?
Which one is this? Wolong or
I think this is.
buddy? Man, I just don't care. I really don't care at all.
But see, it's gonna come to Game Pass, and hey, this is one way that it might get me to play it. Is if we could play it like we played the last one.
Yeah, maybe. It's just when I see this, I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah,
And
I
it
tell you
doesn't
what.
even. It doesn't look bad. It looks totally good. Like if you like this kind of game, this looks fun. But like, I'm so tired of it. I'm so unbelievably tired of it, and it's hard to get pumped for this.
Yeah, like I said, if it has a co-op experience like the last one did, like the last one made it fun to play together.
Yeah, it was cool to play through that. It was just cool to play through that.
So,
I would have never done that if I'd had to do that solo. I would have never done that.
and do they even announce like when does this come out?
I thought it was 2027.
Yeah,
Yeah,
early
2027.
2027. See, uh, I want to say that yeah, I'd be down to try this, but I'm not sure if I'll be caught up enough for it to be interesting enough for me to want to play.
Well, yeah, exactly. If we're talking early 2027, as in, hey, this might come out in February, well, then that can just take a seat. I can just have a seat.
This game looks hilarious
I'm down for this.
because you're building a cult.
Yes, and I would love to build a cult. Absolutely.
I think a lot of people would, and that's why they're coming out with this game is because everybody's like, I wonder how I'd be as a cult leader, you know?
I thought for a second it was Midsummer the game. I mean, kind of is. It's a cult, so hey, we're close.
Yeah. I'm just gonna like. Oh, that sounds terrible. I was just gonna say I just make my player name him Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus, Mister God. I'll name him Jesus God, Mister God. You can call me.
Matt's gonna name. I'm gonna be Jesus, and Matt's gonna be Allah.
and game, in game. Definitely, definitely in game.
Why are
Definitely
you so
not,
nervous?
definitely not in real life. Definitely in game.
Relax. It's
Oh
all
man.
good. Praise
Oh
Allah.
shit. Yeah, you can do that. I'm down. I'm down for you to do that. I'm down for you to do that.
See, Bill approves.
Yep, Bill does approve. I'm happy for both of you for doing that.
Matt, aka Allah.
Yep. Matala.
Did you call yourself Ayatollah?
No, I definitely did. I said Matala.
Oh my God, that's nasty. I'm gonna stop.
Oh,
But yeah,
yes,
here's a
sir.
game Matt was like most
Oh,
improved in Matt's opinion. I feel like.
buddy. I really enjoyed the first two Hellblades, but I get the criticism leveled
Oh,
at it of
100%.
like uh they're not, they're experiences, they're not really games. And it sounds really pretentious to say the game's an experience, but like literally it is. That's
It is.
it's an interactive movie, and not in a bad way, but it just, that's what it is. Um this this shit looks like they heard the feedback. They know you like the character. They're not ditching the character. You're everyone seems to be down with Senwa. It's just like, yo, give us more gameplay. And they said, okay, we heard you. Here's more gameplay. Dude, she took a sword from a motherfucker and chucked it at another motherfucker. And I was like, I was like, that was not happening in one or two.
You're right.
That was definitely not happening. I mean, she was just taking weapons from people and just beating the shit out of people with it. And like the parrying, she stuck a sword through a dude's neck. I mean, the amount of enemies on screen, so it's not just like, hey, I'm fighting one or two enemies here and then I walk for 12 minutes and maybe fight someone else. You're fighting a bunch of enemies at a time. It reminds me
Yeah, and it's not like faded off like you're like it's one on one so
exactly.
much, right?
Exactly. It reminds me a lot of it's an easy comparison to make because of the mythology, but like it reminds me a lot of God of War, in the sense of like, here's a bunch of enemies on screen, take care of them, figure it out, and that's what this game seems to be doing. And I'm fully down for that. I'm fully down for that.
Yes. Yeah, I thought it was really cool when I seen her dual wield. I was like, yo,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this game really has more of a focus on combat. It gives a damn.
Yes.
Where the last game it was like you have combat, but it was more or less to prolong the story.
Yep.
This one it just kind of seems like, all right, go get your fill, and then we'll tell you the next
Yep.
part. And see, like the first two games were great.
Mm-hmm.
The first one gave you a little bit more freedom to move around and do stuff, where the second one was kind of like very stationary in the fights.
Yeah.
And although I liked the second one's story a little bit more, the first one was more gripping.
Yeah.
Especially because, like, if nobody spoiled the game for you,
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
nobody spoiled the game for you, you felt like you were in trouble.
You were in hell the whole game if
Y-
you didn't have that spoiled.
Exactly. And then at the end of the game, the final scene of the game, it's just like I remember my hands hurting at the end of the game because I was working so hard. And then when the game ended, I was just like, oh my fucking
You got
God.
me. You got me.
God damn it. So like really good like the way that they did you in Senua 1, I felt like was more gripping than 2, but 2
Hmm.
had a better storyline that you could follow and you could just be like, "Oh, okay, yeah." Like I was
Yep.
feeling the story in 2 more than 1, but 1 was like it was stressful.
It
It was
was. It
very
was very
stressful.
stressful. I was like, it was one of those games where I was like kind of afraid to, like, I really wanted to play it, but I was kind of afraid to play it because I was like, man, if I fuck up, if I'm playing this and I fuck up and that's it, then shit, that's it.
I
That's
also
it.
hated the puzzles in 1. Ugh.
The puzzles in one were definitely didn't seem as straightforward as they did in two. Seemed more streamlined in two. Made a lot more sense quicker than the puzzles in
A lot less
one did.
back and forth shit
Yes.
in 2.
Yes.
There was still some back and forth shit in 2, but it was just a lot less.
Yep.
All right, next game of interest is here, and yeah, Doom is pretty much coming out with a new game. It just so happens to
Dude.
be DLC.
Dude, this, like, that grapple, oh my god, bro. And this shit comes out the 7th of next month. This shit comes out in 30 days.
Yeah,
I mean, my god, dude.
like that all looked really amazing to me, but it's the next piece that they're about to show right here.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yep.
When I
They just
seen
gave you a
that,
little
I got
tease.
kind of excited.
Giving us a little tease, dude.
Big
Some
tease.
some classic, some revamped looking classic Doom. And July 7th is nuts because I remember, I think it was Mike when we were watching this, and I saw a couple other people's reactions to this. Was like, okay, when's this gonna be? It's gonna be like late. This could be like August or something. And dude, they hit us with July 7th, and I was like, oh man,
Yeah,
that is insane.
that's just a little bit over a year after the game came out. That's pretty fast.
It is. That's good shit. Cause that dude, like the spear, obviously the shield from Dark Ages is amazing. But like having that spear, having a grapple hook, the movement, all the movement bros who really loved Eternal for all the crazy shit. Like Mike, we know Mike loves Doom Eternal because he can play like a psychotic madman. And he looks like he can get back to doing that with this DLC. And I think for me personally, it's interesting to see that because as much as I prefer the kind of boots on the ground 2016, the Dark Ages kind of gameplay, I think it would be interesting to see Doom the Dark Ages take on that. And so I'm pretty excited. I'm very excited for the DLC.
When did you get a steering wheel?
When did I get a steering wheel? Oh, I got that like the week after Horizon 6 came out.
Oh my goodness, are you rocking it?
I have been. It's actually on the couch over there right now, but I have been using it.
How you like that?
It's so different. It's so different. Like it almost makes Horizon feel like a different game. I had to do a little bit of like tuning in the software for like the sensitivity and stuff. But once I got it like locked in, it's pretty good. The only thing I'll say is like if you want to do stuff like drifting, then you're gonna need to get like a shifter. You're gonna actually need to get like a shifter,
The
and
paddles don't work very well with it.
they work. Like you can run manual with it, but it's like you don't have, or not really a shifter. Excuse me. You don't need a shifter. You need a handbrake.
An e-brake, yeah.
Yes, you need an e-brake because the paddles work fine for like shifting. It's just like without the e-brake, you're kind of just alternating back and forth on the pedals between gas and brake, and it can work sometimes, but
It
it's
doesn't
not.
feel right.
It
I'm
doesn't
sure.
feel right. It really doesn't feel right. So you
We're
definitely
pulling
need.
that e-brake while like gassing at the same time. It just kind of it gives you something to hold on to and feel like, all right, I'm engaged.
Exactly. But other than like, dude, racing, like I was doing the big Horizon 6 rally race, like the big, I think it's like 15, 20 mile race or whatever. First of all, that might be my favorite race they've ever done in Horizon. But that shit with the racing wheel is super fun. It's challenging. I'm not the best at using the racing wheel, but dude, it's so much fun. And I didn't get like a super expensive one either. I got like it's like $110. It's the Hori racing wheel. It's called the Overdrive.
Gotcha.
But yeah, if you're
How's the power on it? Does it feel pretty good?
what's that like
The feedback?
okay, so two things. I don't think that supports force feedback, but I don't think Forza Horizon 6 has force feedback. I think that's been a thing in Horizon, or maybe it does. Maybe this one is the first one where they introduced force feedback, but like traditionally it hasn't had that. But this one doesn't support that. so I don't have that if it's in there. But like to get those features, because I was thinking about it, to get those features, you're spending like over double of what I spent for that.
So like what, 250?
Like 250, $300 you're spending to get those features. Which if it's worth it for you, then it's worth it. But I just wanted something to try out and kind of get the feel of and see if I actually like it enough to maybe one day do that. But like so far it's fun. It's interesting.
It says right here. I just looked it up via AI. It says yes for Forza Horizon 6 includes robust force feedback,
Okay.
support for driving wheels. The game allows you to adjust multiple advanced force feedback and tuning settings such as road feel scale, mechanical trail, and force feedback load sensitivity to tailor the resistance, vibration, and handling to your personal preference. So yeah,
Okay. I mean, yeah, I like.
looks like it's time to return it.
No, I'm not returning that. Bro, I just dropped $240 on. I don't need the return, and then drop another $200 on top of the 100 I'd spend on that. I'm all set.
I don't know, man. I'd approve it. I think that's a
I'm
pretty
sure
good
you
idea.
would, and I definitely don't think that's pretty good. I think it's pretty. I've made some pretty dumb decisions, but they're decisions that have been made, and we're living with them. That's what's happening over here. Uh,
Like the purchase of your PS5.
yeah, that is a pretty dumb decision,
That's a great
unfortunately.
decision. But anyways, you're gonna have to try the racing wheel on this game right here.
Hmm.
Like if you're above the age of 30 and you've been gaming for most of your life, you know what this game is. Goddamn.
I'll tell you, I'm very familiar with Crazy Taxi, and that obviously everybody knows what this is. I've only played Crazy Taxi. I can count on one hand the amount of times I've played Crazy
That's
Taxi.
fine. You played it.
Because I never had, like, I only played it on GameCube, and that was at my neighbor's house. And I never had a GameCube. I didn't play it on, like, the DS or the Game Boy Advance or anything. I just never had my own copy of it.
I like that they're making this a game. This says World Tour, but it had the original stage in it, right? So there's gonna be a lot of cool stages in this game from what it looks like, right? That sounds
Yeah.
great to me. But what do you think about this guy right here? So we got a brand new console coming out that's not really a brand new console.
Yippee.
It's just a translucent console.
Yeah. I
They have
mean,
not dropped the price of it, but
no, they sure haven't.
as as Yobi said, everybody at the Xbox Game Showcase got a free one of these for
Bro,
showing up to the show, which is nuts.
that is insane. So, how much is. I'm gonna look this up while we're talking here because this, like the design of this, obviously it looks sick. I'm there. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and say that that doesn't. And
No, that
in
looks
a
amazing.
and in a world where like this was like I don't know, $500. Like if this slotted in at the price that I bought my current Series X at, and this was a special edition, it slots in at that price while that one goes down in price. This is pretty enticing because I've always wanted an Xbox. I never had the original Xbox that was see through like that. I've always wanted that. But if we're talking this thing is like $800, $900, $1,000, then shit. Probably not, buddy.
What happened
Probably
if it was
not.
$699?
If this was $699, because even at that price, dude, there's so many other things I could get at that price.
I don't care. There's so much
I'd
other
pay,
shit you could have got for $200 too.
yeah, but I'm also like I don't have Fable Collector's Edition. I don't have it. I
Yeah,
have
and you also don't have this either.
I do. I have one of those. I have a Series X.
You don't have the X
I have a
Series
Series
X
X
twenty
right here.
five, buddy.
I'm
You have
literally playing my Series X.
you just have the X. You don't have the 25, the X25.
And if it's $700, I don't need the X25. I
Well, I tell you
promise
what,
you.
you already have Fable too. You already had Fable before you bought it. It's coming to Game Pass.
Yeah, but that
But
yeah.
you spent 200 more for
Because
a
it
game you
come
already were going to be able to play.
because it comes with extra things that I care
But
about.
this comes with extra things that you care
No,
about.
it doesn't. It comes with the console and the controller. It doesn't come with
Yeah,
extra shit.
and translucent
Yeah, that's the extra thing is translucent.
and some really neat stickers.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad, dude. It all comes down to the price because again, it's not gonna be 500. But in a world where it is 500,
Let's say it's 650.
no,
Okay, Matt, you
I
just say I'm
can't.
not getting it
That's
because
the
you know it's
thing.
not going to be less than
Exactly.
the current console. So what are you
Exactly.
talking about?
But like if it's 650, then I at least I can be like, well, goddamn, at least it's not more than the regular ass console right
It's
now.
not going to be 650.
It's not. It's gonna be like $800. So
This man said 800. Relax, and I think it's going to be like max 750. Max.
okay, that's the thing I needed to look up. What is that? Because what's the special edition? I don't even know if it's a special edition anymore, but like it's like the Sparkle Xbox or whatever. Sparkle Series X.
Oh,
I'm
wasn't
looking
that
it
the
up.
20th anniversary?
I'm gonna look and see. It's something
I'm pretty sure that was the 20th anniversary.
because they're still selling it. Like they're actively still. Yeah, it's the Galaxy Xbox Series X 2 terabyte console. It
Oh no,
is.
that's not the 20th anniversary. 20th anniversary is
Uh,
different.
I'm gonna see if I can find the
They
price
had
on
like a
this.
gold stripe or something on it or something like that.
Galaxy Series X costs. Of course, they take me to Samsung Galaxy. What the hell are we doing? Uh, Walmart has. Oh my god, this has to be a reseller.
Yeah, Walmart does a lot of third party reselling.
Yeah, this is absolutely a reseller. So the cheapest price I'm seeing when I like go to shopping in the search engine for this Sparkle Series X, or this Galaxy Series X, is it looks like $809.
All right, we're moving on.
So I mean,
We're moving on.
that's the cheapest price I can find, dude.
We're moving on. So, are you interested in Dungeons 2?
Not entirely. Like it looks cool if you like that kind of game. I know Mike said he's interested in ARPGs, and I don't even think it looks that bad. I'm begun
No.
to give it a shot, but like I'm not gonna sink tons of time into that
I
for real.
just like my thing is I just don't have any time for it. It doesn't even look bad. That's not my kind of game, and I'm not finna make it my kind of game now.
Yep, that's totally fair.
But this game was weird right here because when they first showed it at the beginning, I was like, "Oh, this is Clockwork," and then it said Focus, and I was like, "Wait a second."
Yep, yep.
But this is that I believe they
Magician
called it
game.
Magician.
Yeah, it's Magician. Honestly, looks pretty interesting. Reminds me of, granted, just one aspect, but it reminds me of Avowed's combat with the wand.
I was gonna say it reminds me of We Happy Few mixed with Bioshock mixed with Avowed.
Yeah, I could see that. Like I what so the longer this went on, the more interested I got in it, and I like the art style. I'm a big fan of like that aesthetic of kind of cartoony but still keeping a lot of detail. I love that shit. It's one of the reasons Arcane is so great to
I
me.
was gonna say it kind of looks arcane a little bit.
Exactly. I really love that stuff. And like I said, the more I watched this, the more this went on, the more I was interested. And I can't remember if they put a date. I don't know if they put a date on this. I think they put a year, and I think it's 2027.
Which is
Uh,
wild.
yeah. But I want to see more of this. Like, what they showed here has me interested, but they got to follow through with more because, like, dude, like, once we got to this part, and everybody in that place started to look like they were turning on him. I was kind of down for
And
this.
see, that's the part that reminded me of We Happy Few because
Yeah,
it reminded me of that part with the rats. Remember?
yeah, or they were just eating the rat or whatever, and they
Yeah, they
just
were
turned
all
around and looked
cool, and
at
then
him.
all of a sudden they're feasting on these fucking rats. And I was
they,
like, "This is fucking weird."
Yep, because they thought it like they if you took the drug, then in that scene they were eating candy. But if the drug wore off, they're eating just dead rats. And I'm just like, dude, it's fucked.
And they looked so evil when you weren't taking the drug.
Oh, it was such a it was on like I was super excited for We Happy Few. It's a shame they didn't like they couldn't do didn't seem like they could do what they really wanted to with that game because that's such a fucking interesting concept for a game. A really cool concept. But you know, they stuck with it, and we got South of Midnight, and that was really fucking cool concept.
But that Magician game is coming day one on Game Pass, bro.
Hell yeah, I'm down for it. I'm absolutely down for it. I didn't even know that, but I'm fucking relieved to hear it because God, it's gonna save me a little bit of money.
This game didn't really pique my interest that much.
This game piques my interest, but I'm also kind of cautious about it because they're very upfront that this is a Souls like. But my only reason for being interested is because it's first person, and I don't see that very often. And I appreciate them doing something different, but I could see this being a game where I boot it up and I'm just like, no. I'm just like, no, not at all. But it looks cool. I have to give them that. It looks cool and it's an interesting take on something that is kind of had the shit beat out of it the last couple of years.
It just kind of gives me Rebellion vibes a little bit, and I've never been big into their games. And it's not even Rebellion.
Nah, same about it.
It just kind of gives me that like graphical look to it. I mean, these cutscenes look amazing. I can say that, but
Yeah.
but it just kind of gives me that art style look. But it's first person, so like I feel like I'm almost maybe I'm thinking of it wrong or something. But
Sure.
yeah, that Souls like kind of thing. I don't know. It doesn't turn me on. I'll say that.
Same. And that's why I'm very cautious about it. If at the end of this trailer, because I'm not sure if it is, but if at the end of this trailer they say Game Pass, then hey, I'll for sure give it a shot. But if it's not Game Pass, this is gonna have to be on a decent. Hey, Game
It is.
Pass.
There it is.
Then I will absolutely give it a shot. I'm willing to give it a shot. Wait, did that say September? No,
Oh no.
that was one of the games on the 24th.
Yep. Yo, that was a game that you didn't remember what it was.
That was one of the games on the 24th. God damn.
Yep. There you go, bud.
Man, that's really tough. That's really tough actually. All right.
I don't care about this at all. This is just
No,
ESO.
I've tried so many times to like ESO.
I,
I just
we
can't.
tried. I think we played together the last time, and
Yeah, it's I want to like it, but there's too much stuff to buy. It's too much content. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. It's just
it just feels like I'm running around.
yeah. That's a game that if I was gonna be into it, I would have had to stick with it when it came out. I would have had to just keep playing it when it came out and not stopped. But I did, and I missed out. I can't get into it.
What's going on here?
Good question.
I don't remember this because remember I had to get back.
Flight Sim.
Oh,
Flight
this is
Sim.
for Flight. Yeah, Flight Sim.
Yeah,
That's
Flight
pretty
Sim.
dope.
I still
I
need
do
to
like
try
Flight
this in. I need to try this in VR. I have the headset. I just never tried it yet.
I need to play this some more on my PC because I've yet to play this with my OLED monitor,
Oh, that's gonna be very nice.
and that'd be pretty fun to do. I'm not gonna front.
You see Ron Slusher in the chat. He says, "I can't wait to play Gears E Day on my PS5 Pro."
Yeah, ain't that great?
Oh man.
Yeah, Ron Slusher's always coming in with the nastiest thing. Just saying just the most unnecessary things.
So Raichi,
I love it.
there is a way to do VR on a few things in Game Pass. Like I know
Right. You can do it on Flight Sim, yeah.
Yeah, Flight Sim's one of them. There's another game on Game Pass. I can't remember what it
There are
is.
Star Wars Squadrons you could do it on for a while. I don't know if that's still in Game Pass or not.
Squadrons would be Well, it must be because it's EA and it's an EA Play after however
Oh
many
right.
years.
So yeah,
Uh,
that would be one.
Squadrons
Another
would be
one.
pretty cool. I've never tried that.
I feel like yeah. There are a few games that you can play in VR on Game Pass. You just kind of have to look around.
Yeah. Wait, what was this? Oh, this is the one of the other. Yeah.
He said
This is,
it's
yeah.
one of the other.
It's this is where winds meet. Yeah, I just don't. No.
This game, I'm not gonna front for it because I think this is a free game, right?
It is. It's free.
It looks really freaking good for a free game.
Oh, it looks great.
But like,
Yeah.
I guess if I was gonna get back into sword games, I'd probably play this. To be honest.
I've downloaded this and because with the intent to play it, and every time I just end up uninstalling. I never play it.
Well, just like I feel like if I'm gonna get into a sword game, I'd like it to be a one that just kind of keeps going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because because sometimes when I'm playing the other ones, they kind of feel the same after a while. And if it's gonna feel the same, I'd rather it just be a game that just keeps going.
Yeah.
And this seems to be that. Oh, Ron, why'd you have to say that? So disrespectful. Well, you see what this guy right here? You see the next thing he said?
Yeah. Clockwork Revolution does not support PSVR 2. That's a damn shame, ain't it?
Doesn't support anything on the PlayStation at all.
No.
That's something. That's funny, Ron. Jeez Louise. Fuzzy said that's a good call. Him. I'm gonna try Flight Sim on my OLED tonight too. Yo, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Actually, I'm gonna do it tomorrow because tomorrow's my Friday. So that sounds like I'll get it downloaded tonight, get it going, and I actually might still have it downloaded. Let me check real quick. I don't see why.
2024 is a much smaller download, right?
It is, but when you start the game, it takes forever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I could download
So-
it. I could download it.
Yeah, I don't think I have it downloaded anymore. That's too bad. I think I was clearing out my PC because I had a shit ton of stuff just downloaded on it. Now that I got a lot of space, I was like, yeah, let's go. And then I just realized I just downloaded a bunch of shit that I wasn't going to play anytime soon. But what did you think of the Castlevania game right here?
I love the art style. Thing is, like with a lot of these like side scroller like 2D games, I love the art style. It's just a matter of how can the gameplay like actually keep, because I can look at that gameplay and say that looks sick and it does, but like is it sick that I'm looking at it, or is it actually sick in practice when I'm playing it? Because that's the problem I have a lot. I get baited into games like this sometimes where I'm like, that looks amazing, and then I play it and I'm like, I don't know if I'll follow through with this.
How Prince of Persia, you bought that?
Exactly. And the thing is, Prince of Persia, the problem I have with that game is that game's tough as shit. That game is
It is tough.
Tough as shit. They don't fuck around on that game, and
They did that on purpose too.
they really did. And the combat's fun. When you're doing well, it's awesome. But man, so many times you're not doing well in that game. So many times.
So is this the new Persona?
No, this is
No, it can't be. It looks like Initial D.
Yeah, it's 90s anime, obviously 90s anime inspired. I forget what they called.
I remember right around this time of the showcase, a new Persona came out, I think.
I'm gonna look, because I should have this in my notes, because I did write this down just because of the art style. I really like the 90s aesthetic. This is...
The Sly Crow said you have to be in a mood to play the Lost Crown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This game is called...
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
This game is called Vivarium, or something. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
I really like the art style. Like I said, it
looks great.
It's like Initial D or what's
Yes.
that one? What's that one like super famous, like other super famous older anime that I'm thinking of?
I'm not
very
well-versed.
cyberpunk like.
Is it? Are you
Yeah,
thinking of a movie, Akira?
no, Akira, yeah, Akira.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, it has just like that classic anime look, right?
Yes. Yes.
Slycro said Dragon Ball. I mean, he ain't wrong because that had a very old school anime look too. Like
Could have
Dragon
said.
Ball looks totally different than Dragon Ball Z.
You could have said. I was even gonna
This is
throw
it right
out.
here. This is the new Persona, I think.
I was even gonna throw out old Pokemon, like early '90s Pokemon.
Yeah, same. Yeah, very similar. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was the Persona game right here.
Yes, this is absolutely Persona. Looks. I mean, it's. I'm not super interested in Persona games, but this like. I'm intrigued at the very least. I'm intrigued
Well, I
by
mean,
what.
Atlas is really good at making it look interesting at first, but the thing is Matt, I'm gonna tell you, you're not gonna be into it, bud.
Probably not. I
I
think
am.
the closest I got to being into Atlas was Metaphor. Metaphor was fucking. Metaphor was pretty fucking good. It's just other shit came out and I just kind of stopped playing it.
Yeah, I
But
beat the shit out of Metaphor. I love that game.
Metaphor is very very nice.
I beat that game faster than I beat Persona 5. I felt like Persona 5 was harder than than Metaphor though.
I think I played honestly 15 total minutes, maybe not even that of Persona 5. I played however much it took for me to make a video when it came to Game Pass. That's how much I played and I never touched it again.
That's too bad.
I kind of decided I just fully acknowledge those games aren't I'm not the target audience for those games. I'm really not.
Well, here was a super surprise game right here that I mean, we heard about this game a while back, but it was surprising to see it when it popped out. It was still surprising because this is old school right here. This is old school coming back
Oh, yeah, yeah,
to the
yeah.
new school.
Spyro. And if I'm not, well, yeah, this is Activision, so this is
It is, yeah.
Game Pass.
Well, I see. I thought they made a separate studio,
Oh, yeah, no, okay, yeah, this is,
but this
shit.
is Activision's
For,
IP.
yes, this is Toys for Bob got their independence, I believe.
Right,
And now they're making Spyro in partnership with Activision.
right.
Okay. Okay, yes, I do remember this. I do remember.
And
I
this
mean,
looks really freaking nice. Like if you played one of the last Spyros, I believe it was on like Xbox One or something like
I
that.
never played the remakes or the latest Spyro. I haven't played Spyro since like PS1. It's been a long time since I played Spyro, man.
It looks very open, and I like that because if you remember playing the older Spyro games, they were like open level, but the levels
Yes.
were really tight. So
Yeah.
if they opened it up on this one, I think it'd make it more fun.
Absolutely would. I'm down for a new Spyro. I might have to go back and try it because those are in Game Pass at this point, right? I'm pretty sure. I'll have to double check that. But if not, I can find them on sale. Super cheap product. This game right here, Clockwork, looks
Ray
again.
Cheat says, "I believe that Spyro is for side cash to start up." I mean, it could be.
Yeah, that absolutely could be.
That can definitely help them. Like if it does well enough, it could help them fund whatever next game that they're possibly working on. This game right here, Clockwork, looks amazing.
It looks so fucking good, dude. I don't even.
Oh, that's Nazi.
Yeah, not Nazism. It's Nazium.
Is that how you say it? Nazium?
I'm pretty sure it's Nazim.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought it was Nazim or Nazim.
That's probably Nazim. Uh, what's the latest Spyro game called? Because isn't it like the shit Reignited Trilogy? Is that
Yeah.
or okay? I thought there was a new Spyro after that.
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, you can get it. Is it in Game Pass? Let me see. Because if not, it's not Game Pass. You can get it for $10.
It's really, I was gonna say it's really cheap.
Yeah, it's like $10. Dude,
But
this
yeah,
game-
back to Clockwork though,
Yeah.
man. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to expect this game to be. Like, it looks really fun, but it looks like there's a lot of like talking to people. I think didn't they say it was like a heist game? Kind
Well,
of.
they said that
Where you do heist?
in this trailer they are planning a heist. So I don't know if it's a heist game or if that's just something that's happening at this point in the game in the trailer.
Because I really honestly don't feel like I understand what this game is. It just really looks cool.
Oh, it looks fucking sick, dude. Like the
Now-
combat.
You get the gauntlet, right, to go, back in time or forward in time and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Still not sure exactly how that works either.
I don't know. We'll find out when the game comes out. I don't think they've actually mentioned how it works, but
Maybe we'll hear about it again at the what's that thing at the beginning of the year, the Dev Direct.
Direct, yeah. I mean, they did say 2027. This will almost certainly be at the Dev Direct.
I could see this game coming out like next September,
I'd be down.
between September and November.
I'd be down for that, dude. The guns look like, god damn, the guns look so interesting. I don't even like some of that shit is wild looking.
Yeah.
It's nuts. He just threw bullets
Like,
at him,
yo,
I
what
think.
was that about?
Man.
Days without an accident. That's cool. It said 3 days.
You can pick shit up and just throw it telekinetically, man.
Like, this shit looks hot. I'm sorry, I gotta turn on the audio.
Looks really good, dude. I love
Love
that they
it.
did. I love they did this too. Still due time, psych. It's 2027. Uh-huh.
Yep, right there it is, another one.
Yet another to add to the list.
Yet another to add to the list. And it's only a couple right now. I'm really curious what that's going to look like in the future.
Mm-hmm.
And I know a lot of people are saying it's only a couple, but like, and like, oh, but a lot of other games aren't coming out. You got to remember the output that Xbox is coming out with these games. Like, this
It's a
is how
lot.
many games now just this year? It's more than last year.
Oh, it's definitely more than last year. Every year is more than the year prior. It feels like it's insane. And last year was great. This year's even better. I'm makes me kind of concerned for 2027 because goddamn, bro.
What happened? Slide Crow says this. What happens if this happens, Matt? What are you saying?
Elder Scrolls Next exclusive. That would be, dude. That would be that would be Asha Sharma. That'd be the biggest dick move she could ever pull. that would be like to
Matt,
just
why are you smiling? You're smiling like you like that move.
because that would be so like. Here's the thing. I don't care, but that would be so.
You're
funny.
such a liar, dude.
I don't
You're
care.
such a liar.
I
bro.
really don't.
I know
care,
you don't care in the sense of you're gonna play it wherever it lies, right?
Exactly.
But
Well,
let's-
I would never play it on PlayStation. It could be there
I
or
was gonna
not.
say, let's
Yeah.
flip the script. What happens if the next Elder Scrolls was PlayStation exclusive?
Then I'd have to buy. I would have no choice but to buy it on PlayStation. I
Would you be happy about that?
No, I wouldn't. But
Okay,
fuck.
so you say you're not happy about that. So how do you feel if it's Xbox exclusive though?
Fine. Because also Xbox.
No,
owns
don't
them.
say fine. Say happy. You know you're happy, dude. You can't wipe the fucking smile off your face. You would be ecstatic to hear that. You'd be like, "Oh my goodness, yes! Look at that support right there." You say
would
it's the
be.
biggest dick move.
It
But
is.
you say that with the most shit-eating grin.
But
on your
like
face,
I'm saying.
oh man, that's such a terrible thing to happen.
No, I'm saying that like I'm not saying that like she's a dick. I'm saying that like she just put her shit on the table and said, "Hey, fuck you guys." If that's what they're doing over there now, then that is like the biggest fuck you that anyone's ever done in gaming. That I think is to just be like, because keep in mind they got Bethesda because Sony. There was the rumors that like PlayStation be like, we're gonna make Starfield exclusive. They panicked and said, "Fuck if you're doing that, we'll buy the whole fucking shit." And that's exactly what they did. And then to come back later and be like, "Hey, you know how we didn't want you to make Starfield exclusive? Elder Scrolls 6 is exclusive." Would be
But
insane.
that is as console seller as
That
it
would
almost
sell
kind of gets. Like,
that would sell consoles. That would sell like we talked about Gears of War and how I mentioned that'll sell consoles, but that's not going to sell 10 million consoles. Elder Scrolls 6 being a console exclusive, that might fuck around and sell you 10 million consoles. That might fuck around and sell you 15 million. If you market it properly. Like
at $1,000 a piece.
like I mean shit, cuz here's the thing, like I mean that's another thing we got to take into
You hear
consideration.
how much money that is?
That's another thing we got to take into consideration. How much when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, how much is a console going to cost? Cuz if it's still the prices we're at right now, then that's tough. But people are still going to buy it. Don't get it twisted. If you make it exclusive, people aren't gonna not play Elder Scrolls 6. That's just
What's
not gonna
that?
happen.
What's that? If they sold 15 million consoles at $1,000, what is that? 1.5 bill?
Yeah. Yes, I think so. I'm gonna double check that.
Come on, man.
15 million times 1,000. Yes. Yep. It's $15 billion.
Brains.
Which is I mean, dude, I'm not saying it's a dick move. I'm saying it is just her shit on the table. Like, deal with it. That's what we're doing.
Table, all right.
Like that's the kind of thing. Like that's the kind of thing you bluff about doing, but you don't really do. But if they actually did it, Jesus, dude, I don't know. That would be almost. Granted, Call of Duty comes out every year, but that's the equivalent of making Call of Duty exclusive.
Ron Slusher said Halo 7 Elder Scrolls 6 is exclusive to Helix. Screenshot it now.
I think Halo 7 will absolutely be exclusive.
Ron Slusher, I'm gonna do that.
I fully believe Halo 7 will be exclusive.
I'm screenshotting it.
I guess it depends on how Halo the remake performs on PS5, but like I think it would have to go pretty stupid on PS5 for them to consider putting 7 on PS5. It'd have to go nuts. And I don't know that it's going to do that on PS5.
I screenshotted it though. There you go, Ron.
There we go. We've got it saved.
Yep. I don't plan on getting rid of this computer anytime soon, so it'll just sit there in the saved files, taking up a megabyte and a half. So we'll see. We'll see. And I will 100%, if that happens, I will put that on blast. I got you, bud. I got you.
I don't like it would be that'd be like just at a showcase that'd be the craziest moment of the generation. That'd be crazier than the Tupac shit. That'd be more shocking than the Tupac shit. For Asha to come out and say Elder Scrolls 6 is Xbox console exclusive, that'd be crazier than Tupac shit to me. The only thing that would make that
Uno reverse. That would be such a Uno reverse.
The only thing that would make that even crazier than that is if on top of that Tupac was in Elder Scrolls 6 for some
How
reason.
about if they made the new Fallout exclusive and Tupac's in that?
I think so between Elder Scrolls and Fallout, I think the one that makes the most sense to be exclusive is definitely Elder Scrolls, because that on console that started on Xbox, and then it came to PlayStation. Versus Fallout, I mean, I guess Fallout was on PS2 first, technically. Because, I mean, they had the Fallout Brotherhood game, which was apparently very terrible. But, like, Fallout 3 and all that stuff, like, that was all marketed with Xbox. Everything they've done, really, has been marketed with Xbox.
Well, they're like this, son. They're tight.
They
Like
really
this.
are. They really are. But yeah, dude, that would be a huge move. I can't see it happening, but like at this point, I'm not gonna rule anything out. And if you wanted to boost your platform, if you wanted to sell consoles, that's the fucking way you're selling consoles. That is one way to do it.
All right, so this is the last thing we're going to talk about, and then we're going to get out of here. But
Yay!
they ended the show with Call of Duty, and I don't know. I just like I didn't even watch it, so I'm not sure if it's good or not. I'm actually going to turn on the sound and check it out.
It's DMZ. If you like DMZ, it looks.
Oh yeah,
to be
this is just DMZ, isn't that right?
Yeah, it looks to be an improved DMZ. Apparently,
Yeah,
from what I understand, people had issues with the audio in Black Ops 7. So I guess them showing this off was like their way of like kind of emphasizing the audio improvements in this game, because the audio was actually very, very good. In terms of like, oh, I hear something over here because that's where that shit is, as opposed to like, I hear some generic noise coming from somewhere and I can't find it. The audio seemed to be very good in this. They showed a lot of body cam footage as well, which looked pretty cool. But I don't know. It's just weird to end the as good as the show was. It's just weird.
That
to
does
end
sound
it.
nice.
It does, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
As good as the show was, it just seems weird to end it with Call of Duty again. But I get it. You got to show Call of Duty. It's fucking Call of Duty, but just seems weird to be at the end at this point.
I'll tell you what. If they made the campaign better than the last one, which I don't know how they'd make it worse.
Dude, if they made it worse, then I don't even know. I mean, shit, that'd be impressive at that point.
I just really hope that they put in a good campaign in this one, because I'd like to play it.
Yeah, I've like the campaign. What they've showed of the campaign already looks infinitely more interesting than
this looks great.
Than what was shown with.
I'm more of this
7.
is DMZ, but
yeah.
But like I'm just saying, like the ambiance of this looks great. Man, what the fuck was that dude shooting at?
Those demons.
What is he shooting at?
He's shooting at demons. Oh god, he broke his legs.
This dude is having a tough time aiming. Oh, I forget that you can
He's
shoot.
body cam.
Well, but oh yeah, that's right. This is body cam.
So it's like.
But didn't they make it easier to shoot from the hip?
Did they? I know there's perks for that. Is that a thing right now? Oh shit. God damn, you lit him up.
I got you, man.
Yeah, I thought they made shooting from the hip better in the newer, in one of the more recent updates, or in the next one, or something like that.
They might have.
Oh, hell yeah.
Here's the thing, if like I'm way more excited for this Call of Duty than I was even before I found out exactly how bad Black Ops 7 was. Because there was a moment I was kind of excited for Black Ops 7. Because I thought the campaign was going to be this really interesting, trippy experience, but it wasn't. But this, I'm way more excited than I was at any point with Black Ops 7. We'll see, though.
I like how when the guy ran in the room, he was all freaking out, so he just.
I'm inside.
You know that's just real.
Copy.
But Sly Crow says when you die in your squad, you can view your teammates with the body cam angle. That's kind of sick.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Hey, Locker, you downstairs?
But yeah, I mean, I'm not playing DMZ.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not completely against giving a shot, but like, I don't think that's gonna be something big that I get into.
No, probably
Oh
not.
my goodness, that shit is terrifying though. But it looks nice. So that's it right there. But anyways, we're gonna get up out of here. We've been over here for about 3.5 hours talking about
Oh
all this
my god, I
showcases.
didn't
Yeah.
realize it.
Yes, it has been 3.5 hours. And that's how many games we had to talk about. And we didn't even talk about every single game. We just talked about the ones that we mostly found interesting. Um, Rachie says, I hate the online required campaign of Black Ops 7 RIP Quick Resume. Yeah. Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
way to play that game in Quick Resume.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
You have to turn it off, which luckily you can do now.
I'd say you have to turn that game off for other reasons because it stinks.
All right.
Bad.
Anyway. Yeah, shout out to Rachie. The Xbox showcase was great. And to be honest and to be fair, I think all three showcases were
Yeah.
really good. They showed a lot of games. Like I remember last year for the Summer Game Fest, it was just like, all right, let me fast forward through this. And the same it is the same thing of the prior year where it's just like I don't really want to scheme through most of it. Like most of it I was doing a heavy skips on. And it
Mm-hmm.
felt like for this, like I know I didn't get a chance to watch every single trailer this year just because I've been working a lot lately and stuff like that. And yeah, each day there is a showcase. I had to work,
Yeah.
but or actually I didn't have to work for the PlayStation one, so that was the reason that we did that one live. But for the ones that I really wanted to see, like the Summer Game Fest and the Xbox Showcase, I had to work for, unfortunately. But anyways, we got to get through them. We got to see them all. There's a lot to look forward to. September is going to be an absolute demon of a month, and then going on into a little bit of October, and then we already know what November is going to bring us. So, a lot to look forward to, even within the next month or two. There's a lot to look forward to. Halo, hello, that's going to be a big deal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm very satisfied with how gaming's looking with the platforms that I support the most. The only platform that I'm looking for a little bit more from would be Nintendo, so that I can buy into their console without feeling silly. But other than
Yeah.
that, gaming is crushing it to me. I'm fortunate to have purchased all this stuff while it was at a somewhat fair price, except my computer. My computer was a little unfair, but
Yeah.
but it wasn't as bad as it is currently right now. So,
Yep.
but with that being said, Matt, please let everybody know where they can find you, brother, and thank you everybody for hanging out, watching the show. If you haven't yet, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. But yada yada. Anyways, Matt, go on ahead and let everybody know where they can find you.
You can find me on YouTube, Matt Likes Games, over there on YouTube, and you can also find me on the Game Drain on YouTube as well. It's a channel. Uh, Honestly, me and Ham started that channel, and it's evolved in many ways over the years. And right now, me and Cozy put content on there every now and then. It's been a while since I put a video on there, but I'm working on something that'll be on there. Yeah, you can find me there. You can find me here as well. Normally, Thursday is 9 p.m. Eastern. I know we're taking a little bit of a break after this show. But yeah, that's where you can find me.
No doubt, and you can find me here at this channel. We were doing shows every Thursday. Loke has to take a little bit of a break, so we'll be kind of in and out whenever we can kind of find time or some news drops or whatnot. But hopefully we can get back to the regular weekly programming here in the next few weeks. But until then, um, it was really good seeing you guys, and I hope to see you guys sooner than later. But outside of that, you guys stay blessed, do your thing. This is your boy Ham Solo signing out from TSWS Gaming, letting you know as usual to keep it gaming or keep it moving. Have a good time with the new games that are coming out in the near future, and we will see you guys as soon as we can. Peace.
See ya.